Good evening, Candid Culture, and welcome to CMK Ladies Lounge. Hey, Misha.
Hello, hey my queens, and welcome to CMK Ladies Lounge. Thank y'all for joining us tonight.
Hey, hey, lovely people. It is your girl Kia Simone. How you guys doing?
And we are joined by Miss Jada LaRue. I am so happy that she decided to join us tonight. This is going to be fun, y'all. This is going to be so much fun. We're going to have a relaxed night tonight because we couldn't decide on the topic. So let's get it going. Hey, Jada.
Hello, and hello to you guys in the ladies lounge. Shout out to you guys for coming in today. Please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already. Make sure that you share if you care because why not why not invite all of the other ladies to come and have fun with you tonight, right? So
Right.
thank you guys for joining us. Thank y'all for inviting me to come up. I look forward to all the fun on this channel because usually I'm in the comments.
I like that share if you care. Yes, we're about to adopt that. Definitely.
You are
Yes.
welcome.
So yeah, I'm so happy to have Jada here because she always be keeping spicy. Okay. So
Thank you.
we're
Hey,
gonna
everyone. Thank you for coming in. Hey, Monique.
thank you, Monique.
Yes.
Thank you. Hey,
Thank you,
Brandy.
Brandy.
So, y'all, we were talking backstage, and Kia has not yet named her new friend. If y'all got some in the comments, what do you think that we should name it? I was teasing her, and we should call her Shaka, but I called her something else before I said Shaka. But,
Oh, so the new friend wasn't a man. I thought we was trying to name it like a nickname for a boo.
No, I named my wigs Jada, so I didn't name it yet.
Oh,
And so they was trying to help me with a name. So yeah, now that's something cute to put in the comments. Drop the names of who y'all think my new friend, her name should be.
okay.
But I ain't found one yet. Okay.
Hey, I was getting ready to say, like, as soon as I get done eating this food, I am absolutely going to be like, so who's the new boo?
I gotta leave the house
It's
first.
it. Yeah, you do. But it's okay. You are going to receive one. This is the year for all new beginnings, so you'll get it.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Awesome.
Business ventures, new beginnings. We are all, you know what? We're all due for greatness. We are overdue for greatness.
Absolutely. And look, if you were winning last year, that doesn't mean that this won't be your year still again. Okay. Can we
Yeah,
get blessings on blessings on blessings?
baby,
Absolutely.
I claim that. Okay, I feel it in my belly. Like,
Okay.
I was feeling some things
I know.
today.
I feel that. Y'all, I needed that. I needed to hear something like that. People been really saying the words of affirmation to me, or just like putting some blessings on me. I got a call from a family member out of the blue that just calls me once in a while and just say, "Hey, I just called to check on you," and I really appreciated that. So, y'all, thank you guys so
Nice.
much. Let's get it going. Tonight we are gonna be one gotta go. Okay, so Kia already, Kia's always misprepared.
We stopped on 15 last time.
Oh, did we stop on 15? I thought we were. I thought. I was
No, Chris
like,
already.
wow,
So
15.
one
Okay, sorry.
gotta go. So curry goat, oxtails, a key and fish, and jerk chicken. I guess C because I don't know what that is.
C for
I'm gonna
me.
get rid of oxtails.
What? I
What?
love oxtails.
I love oxtails.
Mm-mm.
Ooh,
I want to get rid of all of them, but I've smelled oxtails and I didn't like that. I don't even know
Curry
what the other
goat?
one with the salt
Wait, so
fish
you gonna take
is.
the goat, Jada?
Yeah, I'd rather take the curry goat, baby.
I love
I
oxtails.
love curry anything. Curry chicken, curry tofu, curry goat. I'll take it all.
Listen, even if it comes with a man
Listen.
named Curry, I'd rather take that than the.
Right.
Okay. So
Curry tofu is
in the
nice.
VIP section, what gotta go? Let us know what gotta go. So that was an easy one, because I just didn't know what C was. So I was like,
Mm.
okay. Hey, Kimberly review. So we're gonna go back to the next card. One gotta go. Okay, grilled cheese, peanut butter and jelly, tuna sandwich, roast beef sandwich.
B.
I like
I'm
roast
gonna go
beef.
with grilled cheese.
That was so disrespectful to peanut butter and jelly. Oh my
I know, but I
god.
like a peanut butter and
Right?
jelly sandwich.
I
Yes.
don't like peanut butter.
Yes.
I have to eat.
Listen, my grandma taught me the trick of like mixing the jelly and the peanut butter in a bowl together before you put it on the sandwich, and that changed it for me. So now I'm like, ever since then, I'm like, I love it. But
Mm.
I'm gonna go with roast beef.
Okay, so listen. Oh, go
Mhm.
ahead.
I'm gonna go with take roast beef off. Roast beef gotta go because I love me a good tuna sandwich every now and then.
let's
So every
see.
now and then I love
Is
tuna.
that like a Philly cheesesteak though? Does that count as a
No,
I
they
would
didn't
think
say
so.
other ingredients. They just said roast beef, like the Arby's roast beef.
Okay.
Yes, like beef,
I can
beef.
go without the Arby's roast beef.
Yeah.
Well, listen, shout out to the people who eat peanut butter and jelly and they get the Goobers version where they mix the whole jar up. It has like peanut butter and jelly on the inside. And you
Yes.
stir that whole thing up, and then you always got that PBG hot and ready. You just gotta slide it on over on the bread.
Right.
I'm gonna have to try what y'all talking about because I have no idea what that. I have
Misha's
to.
Girl,
daughter
it's
likes
like making love, okay? Not
Is
really,
that
but
good?
it's
Okay.
like making love to your mouth, okay?
Oh, I can't with Jada.
I have to do Justin's vanilla almond butter. I hate peanut butter. I have never liked it. Even when I was a kid, my mother thinks I'm crazy. Like I just never liked peanut butter. I would do
Wow.
jelly sandwiches. I don't do peanut butter sandwich.
But I'm
Peanut
gonna
butter
keep
and
the
jelly.
peanut butter and jelly because every now and then you a good peanut butter and jelly that'd be good.
Well, I'm gonna get rid of the tuna. I would get rid of the roast beef, but
You
I'm gonna
ain't
get
had a
rid of the
good tuna
tuna.
melt before?
I love tuna melt. I well not love tuna melt, but I just like a good tuna melt is super good. Like
Yeah.
I'm not a
Exactly.
fan of fish.
So
So
Jada, what
even
are
though
you
I used
getting
to
rid
eat
of?
tuna when I was a kid, you say what?
What are you getting rid of then?
Well, I said I'm getting rid of the tuna.
Oh, okay. She said the tuna. I just didn't want to hear
Yeah, I
that.
gotta get rid of the tuna because I think it's because my mother used to make tuna stuff all the time. Everything she made had tuna in it. And I was like, it's good, but when I get older and grown enough to pay for my own groceries, me and tuna ain't gonna mix. So it just so happens that somebody made like this, what is it, tuna salad or something like that. And I
That's
was like,
Ooh,
oh,
yes.
I used to love tuna salad. So I'm like, well, let me try that tuna salad, see if it tastes as good as my mother's. And I was like, ugh. I was like, tuna is nasty. I tried somebody
It's
else's and I was like,
good.
ugh, tuna must have always been nasty. And I was just forced to eat it and didn't realize it.
maybe you just like was tired of eating it because like sometimes our
You
taste buds change as we get
that's
older.
true.
Like I don't like peas now because my mom made peas all the time, and now I don't.
Oh,
oh,
Like if you put them in a pot pie, I'll go ahead and make it work because it's all those other flavors. But just to eat some
mm.
peas, no,
I
no, no.
hate little green
it a little
balls.
too mushy for me, but
I hate little green balls. I used to call them little green balls when I was a kid, and I never ate them. But
I like the baby shower meatballs though. Those get me every time.
Really?
those are so processed. That's so funny. When my mother makes fresh meatballs, and they're super good, like grilled, like she grounds the beef and everything. So wait, peanut butter with a banana, I know, but peanut butter or a peanut? Are you saying peanut butter and avocado?
I think she's putting the avocado on the side, like a sliced avocado
Yeah.
side.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
I
Oh.
never thought of that. I do put bananas on it sometimes, and
Mhm.
I was watching something where they did the peanut butter and jelly sandwich with the bananas, and they grilled it like how you do the grilled cheese. Oh, that thing was slapping. Okay.
Well, listen, I
Mm-mm.
want y'all to try this, okay? Peanut butter and jelly with dill pickles,
No,
okay?
I
no,
don't like pickles. I
Huh?
no.
can't stand pickles.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to see if I was gonna catch somebody slipping.
But Jada,
Like, who
did you
pregnant in the
try it while
building?
you
Who
was
done been
pregnant?
pregnant before?
I knew what she was doing. I was like, wait a minute.
I never like pickles. My daughter and my mom are like pickle everything. Like they will eat pickles. They just pick them out the jar and eat them. I'm like, ugh.
I love pickles, but I just couldn't imagine it
Love
with peanut
pickles.
butter.
I
That's why I
like
was like,
pickles, but so Misha, did you eat anything strange when you were pregnant, or like something specific?
So the story is I did not know I was pregnant until I was 6 months.
That's for you.
Shout
So
out to you. We were in the same boat almost. I was like 5 months almost. So
I did not know. So I thought, like, I knew I'm already a big girl, so I knew I was getting bigger, but I just thought I was gaining weight. So I was juicing and eating salads and like trying to lose weight. And then when I found out I was pregnant, I don't know what happened. I could not eat another salad, or like I it was Cheetos, Doritos, pastas,
Oh,
and that was it. And cookies, the hard cookies, like Famous Amos, Chip Ahoy's.
yeah.
It was like just straight junk food, spicy food, but I had to stop because it would make my stomach hurt. I don't know why. Like when I was pregnant, I could not eat spicy food, but that was about it.
Mm. What
Oh,
Nothing
about you,
crazy,
Jada? What
just
about
junk.
you?
Well, okay, so by the time I found out I was pregnant, my daughter was coming like 2 weeks later, and that's because that unknowing to me, she came like almost 2 weeks later. So I never really got the chance to
Hmm.
notice what it is that I really ate or whatever. All I know is that there were things that my stomach did not like me eating no more that I love to eat.
Right.
So I
Mhm.
learned that somehow being pregnant caused me to have allergic reactions to all of my favorite stuff.
Oh, that's another.
Hmm.
Mine was watermelon would make me throw up. I could not
Mm,
eat watermelon even like a year after my daughter was born. It was watermelon and sushi. I could not eat without feeling like grossed out, and I would literally like gag. But
mm.
My mother
no.
loves strawberry short strawberry milkshake. And when I was a kid, I had a birthmark on my forehead and she called it a strawberry because I literally yeah, I could not cut with
That's
strawberry
funny.
milkshake. So
That is
like and
cute.
I had a birthmark right here and it was in the shape of a strawberry. So she said that's it.
oh.
Hmm. Anyway, go ahead. So
You
what's
can
the
read
next one?
some, Crystal.
Go ahead. Okay. I know I'm reading it, but one gotta go beards, extensions, wigs,
Beards.
implants, or makeup.
I'll
I guess
say
this one.
beards. I like beards are nice to look at, but I hate kissing a man with a beard. It just
What?
doesn't feel right.
Wait. So are you just talking about like regular beard? Because Misha, sometimes guys will have like the nice trim beard, so you don't even
Well,
like the nice like you know.
yeah, my ex had like an actual like close beard. He didn't have like this because you know what's in now is that
Misha
beard
said
that's
no
all
facial hair.
down
Okay.
like the Frank
I was just
beard.
trying to
It's
sell.
all
I
down
could
your
do a guy
chest.
with a nice little,
Yeah.
line up and just the.
I like them clean cut, like no facial hair, a nice fade, and that's it. Simple. I don't. Mm-mm.
When
So
I'm
I'm
doing
happy that y'all are talking about this because clearly I thought we were talking about all of these different things on men. Because they got those extensions for the men now. So I was
Right.
thinking like extensions, beard, makeup, implants, because they getting ab implants too. So I'm like,
Right in the pecs.
yeah,
that's
Hmm.
what
I'm like,
somebody
so
needs
this
to
is
grow
for
up
men.
to. Some men be wearing extensions and wigs.
That's what I'm saying.
Get
I
up
was
here.
like,
Get up here.
I really thought it was the men, and I'm thinking like, well, I think I'd rather do
No,
without makeup. I
the
want the man to
makeup
do
that
without
would
the
be
makeup.
the
I'll take the beard, the wig, and the implants from a man, but the makeup.
So
yeah. Would that be
Kimberly,
the Beijing? Would that be the? Mm,
Kimberly reviews said D, she gonna throw away the makeup. So you want to keep the implants, Kimberly? I can go
I,
without the implants.
yeah, I would throw away the implants. I'm just like, listen, see me, love me. This is it.
Because there's maintenance on that. So if you
I
do the
was
breast
also
Yeah,
behind, when you get older, you might have to go back. So you don't want to be laying on nobody's table at 55.
that's
Like
very, very true. But
Yeah,
I don't know. I still want that option. I definitely gonna get them picked up in a couple of
get
years.
them
but you
lifted.
know what? If you get them picked up, that's not considered an
that's not an
implant,
implant,
though.
Misha. That's a lip.
But I
That's a
want the
lift.
option. I might because you lose so much. What do you call it?
Titty
I don't want
meat.
to call it feeling.
It's
Whatever you
called titty meat.
They go
you
down to
lose so
me.
much, you might need an
Listen,
implant after they
Okay,
do it.
okay, Misha. I
Okay.
but then they gotta readjust where your nipples are, don't they too? They gotta. That's a whole thing. It's not just like lifting you up. That's but also I was a C cup in sixth grade. Like, listen, I'm not.
wait,
I'm not.
rewind. You was a C cup?
I'm
So you
blessed.
like
Listen. They
training
ain't
bra,
going
like
nowhere.
okay.
They ain't going nowhere.
Oh,
Lord have mercy. I'm not even gonna tell
Kimberly,
y'all
if
what
you
I
don't go
used to
sit
be.
down.
Kimberly
Mhm.
said, "Yes, a peen implant may be nice for the future husband." That is so funny.
See, I'm telling y'all, I think this was about men. I think this was a
wait,
whole.
put this back up again. See how? Wait, okay, because they do wear makeup. Wait, ooh.
Yes, there are men who wear makeup.
Well, he need to, all of them need to go because he should. Okay, he keep the beard,
Right.
and your implants and your makeup. Because I be looking like it's a guy like actually what I'm wearing. Like I had bought some the glow thing from Fenty, right? But it was a guy that was advertising it. I was like, but the cheeks was on point though. But he had a whole beard.
Listen, but I love when I go in Sephora and there's a gay man there. I'd be like, point me where to go. Tell
Yes.
me. Me up.
When I'm in Sephora, I'm like, no, I need that from him. Like when I
I need you to be looking cuter than me. That's what the whole thing was. Because them cheeks was like
Yeah.
the beard was right here, but that skin was flawless, and he had like.
flawless.
Mhm.
And then he had on the color contact, girl. I said, no, I need to talk to him right now. Yes,
Mm.
absolutely.
And I guess if he
Absolutely.
had a implant because a situation because somebody mentioned that the guy from Ozark had an implant, but that's because the girl shot his thing off. But if you're just going to get one just because, I don't know.
Mm.
I was about to say, doesn't it take a minute for him to get revved up? But if he's a man of a certain age, it's gonna take him a minute to get revved up anyway. So I guess it don't matter.
Don't get me started with the bad back and bad hips.
Yeah.
I wasn't even gonna comment. I just left it alone.
Bad back, bad knees. Okay, Tommy's power character on Ozark got a peen implant. Yeah,
Who got a pick on?
On Ozark, the girl
on
shot it
Ozark.
off.
What's his name?
Really?
Yeah, the
Okay.
dude that looks like the comedian, the white guy. What's his name now? Yeah, Tommy's.
Mm.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Hey.
Crystal, what
Well,
you
you know the little guy. What was the name? Lorena Bobbitt's husband. You know, he had to get one, even though they were able to save his peen. He had to.
Yep.
Well, he didn't have to. He decided to do it so he could look a little better in the
Right,
porn.
because he was doing
And
because he
wait,
started doing porn.
wait
So
a
they
minute.
tried to save it. They found it and saved it,
So
but
help me
right.
remember. Did he cheat on her?
yes, and that's he
So
was
the
Yeah.
reason why
abusive.
your
He
stuff
was
got cut
abusive.
off was because of you didn't know how to control it. So you gonna go get another one? Oh,
They
you just
she cut it off and then she threw it in like a field, and a police officer found it in a field. And
And they
so
would have never found it if she wasn't nice enough to tell them where it is. I think they scared her to death in order for her to have to tell, because they probably were a bunch of men like, look, we're gonna put you up under the jail if you don't tell us where that poor man peen is. You can't just be chopping off a man peen. Okay. I believe they threatened her to tell, because I'm like, they couldn't get her to tell for a good while. So they must have
right.
said something for her to be like, okay, look, I tossed that peen off the freeway.
You know.
y'all got good memories. I was like, ain't that the reason why he got in trouble in the first place?
Mm-hmm.
Girl. Mm-mm.
So,
What's the next one?
go ahead, Krista.
Oh gosh, you know what?
Okay, so
That's
real
not
quick, I just want to say
fair.
this real quick because I don't know if you can see me back there. I'm backstage on my computer account so that I can be on camera.
Okay. You as soon as you turn your camera on, because you're on stage, you're like they can see you and hear you.
No, I got on the computer. Right now I'm on my phone. So I got on the computer, and do you see me backstage?
No.
No.
No?
Oh yeah, we don't. No, we don't.
Mm-mm.
Okay, wait, hold on. Maybe I need to leave off of here. I'll be right
Yeah.
back. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep the facial because we can't be putting on no makeup and we ain't got no good facial. You know, you're doing it at home. I do my facials at home.
Oh, that's
I would do that.
hard.
I do a cleanse.
I guess
You know what? I'm gonna get rid of facial since my last experience was not good.
That's true.
That esthetician.
Like the ones that you got to actually go and get, I'll get rid of that one. But I I'm about to get my nails back. I've been thinking about
Yeah, I need
it.
the pedicure and the
I need
massage are a
and
must. I have to keep those two.
So I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna get
go
a pedicure
without the
tomorrow.
pedicure because I could put some oils on. Like right now,
Well,
I
you
don't have
good. I
a
don't.
pedicure. I mean, a manicure, not
Listen.
pedicure. No. I'm keeping the pedicure because I gotta have my toes together. I just like doing
Oh,
it.
okay.
I meant the manicure. So every
Okay.
time I go, they be like, "Oh, let me do your nails," and I'm like, I do too much around the house, or I can always do without a manicure because I'm always working on something.
I got feet like my dad. I gotta get
I
my
don't
feet
like them
done.
using the scrub on my feet, and I'm also too weird about
What?
sterile implants.
I
But it's also so hard to find good estheticians. Where you live,
Huh.
because here in Atlanta, they're everywhere. Now they're
they're
more
everywhere.
here
So what
than
they
in
did for
California.
us
In
when the
California,
pandemic, which
they're
they
a
probably
little
should have been doing, is that they start making you buy a kit and you would have to bring it.
Oh, yeah, that's what she's
I
saying.
like
She's
that. I
saying
was
they're
like,
not sterile. Like,
yeah,
there's some people that bring their own stuff so they don't have to use what the Publix
and
uses.
sanitize. That is so funny you say that because I can't remember what show I was watching, but here they have to put the plastic over the tubs and everything. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I was watching one show. I said they don't have the plastic over the tubs. They are getting an infection. Like you could tell. I was like, ugh.
I've had one bad experience, but overall I had good experience. And like I said, you find once you find one that you like, you just keep going back to that one.
Mm-hmm.
Once you have a clean one. Like I said, one day I don't know how I left my little kit in the house, but I was made it up there and I was like, oh, I don't have my kit. I'm not buying another kit. So I'll just, carry on with my day and then, come back later because I wasn't gonna buy another kit.
So they make
Mm.
you bring the kids.
Well, it was during the pandemic. So right after
Oh,
the
okay.
pandemic, that's what I said. They probably should have been doing that because
That's
make
true.
you feel safe. Like, okay, these are all my things. So even though you pay for it up front, you still will have your things later on when you come back.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would like to get rid of the pedicures because I can do my own feet. And I don't want nobody to make a mistake and be down there and a toe slip in their mouth. So I'm gonna get rid of the pedicure. I don't like the toe suckers.
The
I don't
little
like the
man
toe.
gonna get a toe. Wait, Jada, the little man gonna get a toe. The little man, he gonna be like,
Look,
why he gonna be like, she freaky, freaky.
I'm dead.
I thought you was gonna say like slip and cut you. You talking
I
like
know
slip
that's what I thought. Plus,
I don't want my toe to slip in nobody's mouth. Like, oh, your feet are so
it's
soft.
so
Why do you
beautiful.
really need
Okay.
to come in? They're so nice. They're so.
Wait. Jada, has that happened before? Like they're just admiring you a little too much. You're like,
My feet too rough for that. I get the sorry, it's okay, it's okay. You know when they cut you and they just tap it, it's okay, it's okay.
yeah,
No, it's not. It's
Girl, I can
burning.
tell you, like, I just keep the pedicures because I get what you're saying, Jada, but I just like somebody else to do the work. I don't got time to all that bending and all that stuff. I just be wanting to just go ahead and do rub on it. And then, Jada, you can't rub on your feet like they can. They be like, it's one
Right.
guy, he be doing all this and all that. I be like, do it, baby, do it. So you can't, you
Yeah,
ain't home.
yeah. Is the man sucking on your toes over there? Because there is no way that somebody else's hands feel better than mine on my feet if I'm scared that they're gonna suck my toe. I have a phobia. I'm scared they're gonna
Jada,
suck my
he
toe.
is not about to suck your toe
okay,
in public.
we got to. Okay, Jada, does your man suck your toes?
Huh?
Does your man suck
Who
your
my
toes?
what? Toe? I'm scared of toe suckers. It's
Okay, so
scary to
this,
me.
so this is an actual. I didn't know if it was just the pedicure people, or is this something that?
A man sucked my toes and it freaked me out. And after that, I don't like nobody to touch my toes.
Same.
I go and get a massage and I be telling the guy like, don't touch my feet though. And he be like, you say that all the time. I'm gonna make you feel good. No, don't touch my feet. I'm scared you might compliment me and then suck my toes and I'm a freak out. So
Okay, Jada just said don't play with her feet. Just like I said, I like a strong man to play with my feet. Even my boo, if I had one when I used to have one, baby, rub these, okay? Especially after a long day of work. That's why you gotta keep a good pedicure. But Jada said she do a good job.
Amen.
I just all that polishing and all like that. It's just too much manual labor for
Yeah,
me.
I'm
So
going to get mine done.
I'm too impatient. I get up and start doing stuff, my stuff all
And then it's all
bumpy.
messed up. That's exactly why I got to get the actual. Because then I come home and I like, oh, let me watch this. I got too much to do. I got too much to
I
do.
ain't gonna even be. I ain't gonna even lie. I can't even paint that good. It just be all like I be making mistakes. It be all look. It just be looking like a kindergarten came over here. So I don't be having my toes looking like a kindergarten. Then they make it be so crisp when they do it. It be so smooth, so
Yes.
perfect. It be lined up. See, I'm not good. So
You start in the
Mhm.
middle, you go to the left, you go to the right.
Good.
I learned through YouTube. You got to go straight down the middle, then go to the left, go to the right. And I also learned that you have to put on clear polish first. So that way it makes it evenly slide onto the nail when you put the color. So I learned that off of YouTube. Look, somebody had to learn. I had a whole
Yeah,
man that was
you
looking
give
at
the
me
whole
like,
tutorial.
what's going on with your nails, baby? Like, you don't want to go get them done? No, I don't want to go and get my nails done. They might try to talk me into the pedicure and try to suck my toe.
okay.
I didn't know if it was just the pedicure people or you didn't. So you don't like toe sucking at all. At all. This is so funny.
I'm scared.
Thank you, Miss Creative. So Future said, I'm so picky about my face. Y'all, I've had a few great facials and several just okay. I had one in NYC. It was so good I would fly back for it during the panorama. So you
Dang, I want to go there.
Right. Okay, Future.
yeah.
Where's that place at? Can you drop the
Mhm.
name?
Drop the
Are we
drop
allowed to
that name.
know?
Mm-mm.
You don't want us to be look. We be all running up in there. She be like, "Oh no."
We gonna have her favorite person. That's what it end up happening. We're like, wait, I came in here and you working on them. They should be working on me. So
Right,
yeah.
right, right. Um, I would get rid of super bad.
I've
Okay, so
only
one gotta
seen Dumber
go.
and Dumber, so I guess that's all. I haven't seen the rest of them.
See, I guess
Anchorman
I
is
am
pretty
going to
funny.
say I'm gonna say Dumber and Dumber too, because The Hangover was funny, Super Bad was pretty good, Anchorman was funny. So I'm gonna get rid of Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah,
Maybe because it's an old funny, so it
Anchorman.
can't
Yes.
amount to
Oh,
yeah, it's too old to
so
be
I'm gonna go with
funny
L&B. They
enough.
all gotta go because I don't know.
Ellen B said they all can go.
I thought I was, I guess I don't watch a lot of movies, huh?
Mm,
So that was
it's okay.
yeah. Okay, Krista.
Beat the Fockers
oh,
can go.
Wait, you guys read them out. Read
Oh,
them
I'm sorry.
out so we can
One
hear
gotta
them.
go. Step Brothers, the 40-year-old virgin, Office Space, or Meet the Fockers. Which
I
one
guess
do
I'm
you
gonna
listen,
like?
have to
I
say
love
Office
Meet the
Space.
Fockers and Step Brothers. I love
I
those
would have to say
two.
Office Space because this is another one that I don't know.
Office Space is so funny,
They play too much.
but
What were the names again? I
Hold
think
on,
the
here we
first
go.
one is the one that I'm selecting. Yeah, Step Brothers. I'll toss that one.
oh, Step Brothers is so
You like that
The
movie?
40
I'll
year old
talk
version is too
Office
funny.
Space. I never seen that one.
funny. That's
So
funny.
What? Y'all gotta see
But I
Office
can see
Space.
what you
When that
mean.
little old man get crazy and mad at everybody at the job with them little glasses on. Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
yes,
Okay.
Stephen Root.
Okay,
That's
I'm gonna
Stephen
blow
Root.
this B up.
And then, and then Meet the Fockers. Bomb, 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 bomb. And even do
Yes.
bomb in an airport. Anyway.
Okay, give me a second. Are there do you guys have moderators in the chat?
I
Yes,
blocked
I do
yeah.
piano, but
Okay.
I see.
All right, great. Okay.
Oh,
I
I
didn't
got.
know which side it was coming from, so I'm like, is this on Kia's side? Do I need to go and grab the moderator? Grab my moderation
It
stick?
might be from
I
my
blocked
side.
one. So one of
Okay.
them was Crystal. So I beat Gene, whatever his name was. I blocked him, and I sent another one. So
Okay.
I don't know who's
Another one. What is happening, y'all?
still
Uh-oh.
Because I'm
behind us.
like, man, that was 3 in a row. Where they coming from?
Yeah, they're moving so. Okay, y'all. Listen.
So one got to
Hey,
go.
Chloe.
Irishman, Scarface, Marcellus Warehouse.
Ooh,
I
I'm
would say
keeping
Irishman.
Goodfellas. That's it. That's all
You
I'm
gotta
gonna
go.
say.
Goodfellas gotta go.
No, keep it.
Oh,
I'm
Irishman.
keeping Goodfellas. I
Yeah, I would
love
keep it
that
going.
movie.
The Irishman was 30, like the last 45 minutes, it was just dead. Like, and yes, it
Movie
was
was
it's
garbage.
too
Get rid
long.
of the Irishman.
Too
That movie was garbage
long.
compared to the rest of these.
I was just
Garbage.
sitting there like, is this movie still on? They could have cut like into this movie. But Goodfellas, and me and Misha, like the Bronx Tale and Goodfellas. That's our movie.
So hopefully we can get out of
Mhm.
movies because it's just obvious I don't watch any movies. So
Don't waste your
Oh,
time, Miss
baby.
Creative. It's a
Yeah, Miss Creative. Don't even worry about it. Shout out to
mm-mm.
everybody in the chat. Have y'all hit that like button? Go hit that like button
yes,
and stop playing.
yes. See,
You
these
know
are
me,
all
I'm
movies, so I
I
don't like
ain't seen none of
You
those.
can keep-
Yeah, they play too much.
um,
Okay.
Okay,
Debo.
y'all gotta go. Debo, Big Worm, Money Mike, or Pinky.
No. Ooh, Pinky is hilarious, yo.
Who was Money
Pinky.
Mike? Who was Money Mike?
Honey Mike was the pimp that the
Oh, the
comedian
Cat
played.
Williams?
Yeah, Cat Williams. That was Money
Okay,
Mike.
I like Cat
Pinky was
Williams.
the guy with the limo that owned the
With
record
the
shop.
perm. He
So
said,
I,
say something else. Say something else.
so I guess who gotta go?
Debo can go for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Debo.
Debo. I love
Yeah,
Big Worm. Big Worm was hilarious to me.
yeah,
The
Debo.
movie
Yes,
wouldn't
Big
be
Worm, Big
anything without
Worm, whatever
Debo,
your name
no.
is. You say who?
Rest in
And
peace,
look,
Debo. Debo got to go.
Look, Debo
Yeah, I
had
didn't
two
want to
funny
say
parts.
Debo because I
Okay,
was like,
when he knocked
listen,
old boy out and when he took old boy's shoes. Outside of that, I could have did away with Debo. Sorry.
I
He
can't
wasn't
even
even funny in the
tell.
second one when they were hiding in the dog car.
Right.
So I'll pass.
He's really gone for real though. And besides that, like the movie wouldn't have been anything without him. That he was the whole reason why they fought at the end. But that's okay. Yeah, I can get rid of Debo.
I didn't even remember him until y'all put that name up there. I remembered everybody else. And I looked like, man, Debo. I was like, well, I guess it was some funny parts. But
Right.
it was like, it was really just him being a bully, and the rest of it, I could do
Yeah,
away
he
with
was
it.
just a
It's
bully.
true. He was a bully. But the movie
oh,
Oh,
was
Lord. Not the
funny.
house parties.
First of
Funny.
all,
all of them, all
B, C,
two,
and
three, and
D can
four.
go. The original house party was great.
Thank
Yeah,
you. Old
agree.
school. Because then they say they trying to do a makeover now. So it's just like, come on now, let it go.
Yeah.
That first one was good with what was Robin Harris. That was the best one. And then when they tried to repeat it, you're like, come on now, who let y'all do 2, 3, and 4? I didn't even know it was 4.
They should have kept all them little kids out of it. They should have kept Marcus Houston, all them out
Yes.
of it.
What do y'all think about remakes? What do you think about remakes? Have there ever been like a really good, or not remake, I'm sorry, about sequels? Has there been a really good
No,
sequel?
no,
Saw was
no.
great with their sequels.
Who?
Who?
Which one?
Saw was great with their sequels.
That's actually a good point. Saw
Mm,
But it's
creepy.
sometimes I'd be like, these sequels are just horrible, and some of them don't even deal with the first one. Like, let's be real, Coming to
right.
America, the second one, we only
Ooh,
liked it
don't
for the
remind me.
nostalgia of it all.
Right.
Otherwise, we did not care about that movie. We were just happy to see different faces. The real
Yeah.
people who really set it off had to be and I'm forgetting her name. But what's old girl, the comedian with the hairstyle that's
Leslie
always southern?
something.
Leslie Jones.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Les Dog. Okay, so her, she was pretty. What is her
What's her
name
name on Instagram?
on
It's Les
Instagram and
Dog.
stuff? Yeah. So, I liked her in there, and who else was it? It was one other person that was fun. Heck, even Wesley Snipes was a little bit more funny than, Eddie Murphy and them. I
Yeah,
was like,
we never seen
this
him
is.
like that.
I was like, this is
But my whole
dead.
thing, they said they took 5 years making that. That looked like it was made in 30 minutes. That
So
was
maybe
my
it
But
was
issue.
because they was trying to get a budget together or
right.
something, and
I
they
don't
wanted to
know about
spend
the
more
budget.
money.
Eddie Murphy got the budget, but
They had a lot of cameos. They had a big budget to have all those celebrities in
what
there.
I'm thinking,
But I was just like, they strayed too far from the original like storyline, and I
and
was so
now
Yes,
mad.
and it seemed like
22
the
hours of
men
them.
became women and the women became the men on the show. Like when you looked at the first version, you saw like a bunch of men being masculine men, right? It is, don't no diss to the LGBT community because I am LGBT friendly, right? But it's like, okay, so the women are more aggressive. They're more about their stance from the mother to the wife to the daughters and them. They were more masculine. And then the men were like running scared and bussy
That's true.
acting.
So what do y'all think
It
about Why
didn't
Did I
even
Get
sound
Married
like
too?
Akeem
Okay,
no more.
okay.
Akeem did not seem like himself no more. The dapper gentleman that sat up straight, now he like, it's like, oh my gosh, what
Well,
happened to you?
also, I heard that they had several different people write scripts. Like the first script, they hated it, they threw it out. Like they kept going
Mm.
through and rewriting these scripts and to come up with this one. That's what.
See, Crystal, that's why they should have called you.
Okay.
What do y'all think about Why Did I Get Married? I think that was okay because we had to
Those
find
are the only
we
Tyler
had to
Perry
Mm,
films
find
I
out
like.
why he went.
okay.
We wanted that marriage that with that new girl when he was at the secretary or whatever. So we needed to know how that
Hmm.
played out. So we was like, okay, we want to see her do him
Yeah,
dirty.
that's
So,
true.
so
The
what
Rock.
about the best man? Okay, so listen, the best man didn't do so bad with their different ones, right? Because I think the new one is where Terrence Howard and old girl get married or something like that.
Hmm.
They didn't do too bad. I get the instance because I will say part two made me a little emotional.
It
I
did. It
was
was
like,
Yeah.
why he gotta be the one that's passing away? He the one who was acting like a dog in these streets.
and I
But
was
that's
like,
why they
why
wanted
they
us
got
to
to kill her
cry.
off?
They was pulling on our little emotional strings.
Heartstrings.
It was a holiday movie. We like every time you watch it, you just be like,
Yes, I was like, this ain't no holiday movie. It made me cry all over
Right.
the head. So, but it was still good. So,
Hmm.
but the
oh,
rest of those movies, I don't know what they doing.
they playing. Let's just skip some of these because see. Okay, we can do
A
this
lot of
one.
these are
Okay.
movies.
Did y'all watch Wire?
Hmm.
Okay,
I
so
did
my
watch
parents,
Wire. But the
I like
sad part
Big
is
Mike.
I don't remember these names. Sorry.
Yeah, me neither.
Proposition Joe, that was the big guy. Okay, so
Wait.
they
Go back
playing.
to the Rangers. One of the Rangers gotta go. Red Ranger, Blue Ranger, Black Ranger. Okay. So I would like to get rid of, don't nobody be mad at me. I would like to get rid of the Black Ranger because apparently
What?
he was crazy in real life. So let's just do
Hey,
away with the Black
He
Ranger.
wasn't crazy on the show though.
We don't know that. That might be why they
so
got rid of him.
let's tell the truth. Let's tell the truth. How many times have you hated a character? So let's just go off course. How many times have you
Okay.
just hated a character because in real life, every time you're like, I'm not watching no more of his movies. I hate him. I hate him.
Yeah.
So like he
But
never could redeem himself, like you, no matter what, or her. So what characters
that's
It,
have
the
it
you?
movie.
kind of it gives
So
you that what is the name of that movie with Jada Pinkett and one of the Winans brothers? Not I'm going to get you sucker. What was the name of that movie? Shame. Low down dirty shame. It kind of gave you the vibes of when she said Chad Johnson. They just
So
were doing like that. I
hmm.
was like, oh my God. So yeah, I do have a character that's like that, but I'm not gonna say it on these airways just in case I happen to see him and dart him in the eye because this would be used as
Listen,
evidence. So
so,
I
but
can't
that
do
mine
y'all
was
today.
doesn't mean
Blair
that doesn't
Underwood.
mean that they did a good
'Cause-
job of
Wait.
acting. When you really like, I
Yeah,
can
that means they're
really
that good.
separate
That's what
that
that means.
actor from the
Right.
person. So I don't think you really don't like them, but you'll be like,
Right.
oh, you
It's
did
so
her
good you
wrong.
hate them. Misha, you don't like Blair Underwood?
No, I saw all these
Me.
movies where he was playing a crazy ex or the abusive husband. So I was just like, he is just
Oh.
mean. He is evil. I met him in person, y'all. The man was fine, okay?
That's
I
my
was
boy.
like,
And he is a
Wait,
nice
okay,
guy,
what?
right? You said
all
it.
that
He
went
is
out the window.
actually a nice guy.
That
I
guy is
mean,
fine on TV, Misha. Okay, we didn't.
Mm.
Wait, he got me.
In person is
Wait,
it make your knees he make your knees buckle, girl. He
He
is
does
just
not
that
age
fine
either.
in person. I was like,
He doesn't age. You know what I mean? He's
wait,
that good
wait,
of an
wait.
actor.
Y'all
Though.
remember the set it off scene when he was like with the oil and he was all dark and chocolate?
yes.
listen, I was waiting on y'all to mention back to the movie of Set It Off because one of the men that I cannot stand, and I don't care what he play in, but I'm not gonna dart him in the eye because he's an elder. But the man who played the one that she had to get that money from,
Okay.
oh
Oh.
my goodness, he give me creepish vibes. He was dealing with
Mhm.
I think it might have been Chicago PD that I had to work with, and he was, there, and I just was like, Nate. That was his name, Nate. I was like,
Yep, I
I don't
remember that.
even
When she's
want.
like, Nate, I need this money. Nate.
I'm in the
You
box.
a nasty pervert. Got worms. Shame on you. I'm sorry, Mr. Robinson. I think his name is Charles Robinson. I'm sorry, Mr. Robinson, but you freak me out. You
Oh
played
my
that part too
gosh.
good. I feel like there's a young lady somewhere allegedly that
Oh
getting their rent
yeah,
paid.
Yeah, Charlie
That was his name,
Robinson.
Charles Robinson.
He
Man,
passed
I
away,
was
so
like,
you ain't gonna run into him. He passed away, so you ain't gonna run into him.
did he
That's
pass away?
so funny.
Oh my God, I'm so
My
sorry.
I think it's anyone that
Oh,
just abusive to a woman, like the guys in all type of
Right.
movies when they be doing the woman dirty. We be like, oh no.
Clifton Powell in that movie with the women in prison. I was like, Clifton Powell
Oh,
played that role just
remember
too.
him.
well, he
Was too
got a
much
whole
for
bunch
me.
of haters. Cause he played in a couple of movies. He raped that girl in that Tyler Perry movie too. That little girl.
Mm. But you know what? But he's also a nice person. He is
He
also
is.
a nice person. My daughter had to work with him 2 different times for a whole week span, and like a week here, and then a year later, a whole nother week. And look, don't laugh, Misha. Are you laughing about
I'm laughing at Ellen talking about that check.
oh, girl? Look, I would have never ripped that check up, player. That
Right.
look, I did the deed for that. I'm gonna keep that.
But Powell, his
It
best
was
movie,
like
like I
getting
said, was
stumped on twice. You say
Now let me
what?
tell you who. This is off record. That Lorenz
Off
Tate, he's
record.
short. No, this is not a movie that you can hate. Like, I don't think he's so small, but that boy is like, I be looking at his IG.
You say what?
Right. He
Mm-hmm.
got it in the face, but when he do a
Whatever
full
he
body
do
picture,
wrong,
I'll be like,
even
Wait, who we talking about?
Lorenz
talking
Tate.
about Lorenz Tate, my boo,
Oh,
like
Lorenz Tate.
his little bitty self.
Um,
look at Jada.
He's still so little.
but he is
Yeah.
fine though, and he don't age
I am
either.
not smoking, you guys. Just
He,
just for anybody who does not know me, I just remember people on my channel know that this is a natural inhalant. This right here is not it's not nicotine or any other drug going on in here. It's a natural vape. Okay, so it's vegan free.
oh,
Even
Yeah, it's
what's
a
the
vegan
guy?
vape. It's it's
I don't
it's
remember
all
Ooh,
his
in
name.
yeah.
fruits and veggies. Okay,
What's the guy name? He played in
who was that? The
Queen.
guy who dies, Jill Scott. Oh, dogged him out. I
what's
know.
his name?
Yeah, I ain't like him either after that. Um, I can't remember his name.
Miss Critter said, "Pull up the people," because she said she don't know. Chris, it was creative. She's like, y'all talking about these old men. Now, I know Miss Creative. I know you know who Lorenz Tate is.
Wasn't it Malik Yoba who dragged Jill Scott? Wasn't it Malik
Isn't he the other one?
New York Undercover? I don't know. Oh no
Malik
no.
Yoba was a mess in that movie too. Why
Huh.
did I get married?
Mm-hmm.
I
Michael
don't know,
Jordan
Wait,
played
child.
a contract killer, like menacing.
who
I
was
used to
the guy?
love
Was
him.
that Michael Ealy who played
Yes, and
in?
that's the Noah Lathan movie.
I
I
miss.
never looked
Yes,
at him the same since that movie.
man.
Who?
I
Mm-mm.
do. I do.
I was like, what is wrong with that man? I was like, he played that way too well.
You know Mike
Right.
Ealy when he was the stalker?
Yes. When he was
Yes.
under that girl's bed, I was like, he a little too crazy for me.
I
Yeah, I
know.
ain't like that.
So we need listen. They know that just mean they did a good job. Once you feel like that is real, you be like, okay, you did a good job.
I agree. Because Elba did get me for a hot moment when he was with Taraji and she was getting naked and stuff in the closet for him to like tell her to put this on or whatever. And then she was sitting there all scared. And then he walked over to her. I was like, don't tell me he about to play that role. And then he he throw a shirt at her or something. And he was like, don't flatter yourself. I was like, oh, well, at
When he
least he
played the
didn't do
soccer,
that.
when he killed the best
Yeah.
friend. Yes.
I
Yeah.
was like, okay, Ildris, you scared me for a minute, baby. Don't
Mm-hmm.
do that no more.
Mm-hmm.
Idris,
Cause
it took me a while. That's why he had to play in probably Daddy's Girls or whatever. Because in Wire, he he trade. No, what's the guy that was the original thug in the movie? I can't remember because that was like 20 years ago. But you remember they was two friends, and at the end he had to kill his friend. So I was like, dang, I'm y'all fans. I've been watching this show since y'all started, and then you gonna kill your friend? because you wanted to become a businessman. You, I don't get
I'm gonna
it.
be
What you
honest.
gotta
I
do,
still
man?
don't see it with Idris. I still don't fully see it.
What? Even as he let his gray hairs come in and look rugged. But you know what? I like UK men. I don't want no black men in the chat to complain about that. I'm not causing a distinction. I love all black
No,
men, but there's
I like
something
black
about
UK men because there's a lot of them
yeah,
that's hitting the scenes now, and you don't know
Mm-mm.
because there's no. Some Misha, you ain't seen them all. Go. It's like a lot of magazines been
No,
doing
I'm
cover
saying
stuff.
for my own good because I know me and I know I hear that accent and I don't care what they saying. I'm gonna just be all in. So I say,
That's what you
oh,
need,
so
Misha.
you
Wait.
trying to make
What he
sure
gonna
that
say?
you don't get in trouble trying to
Like
deal with one because
Misha.
yeah,
He
you
gonna
better
say,
give me
baby.
your whole bank account. Like, baby, I know you just cheated on me, but say that. What you just said?
right.
Take
Wait,
the
Misha.
check.
He gonna be like, Misha, can I have a cup of tea? Misha gonna
All
be
you gotta do is say my name.
Have a cup of tea, y'all. No way. See,
y'all
they
remember when Didi
they
used to
use
come
words. They
on?
articulate their words, and I
Yes.
love it. I'd be
It's
like, oh
something
my
about
God,
an
grown man
accent
talk.
anyway. It's just something about, like I said, I love UK, the accent too, but it's something about just like somebody that speaks differently and they have a different accent. Because remember when we used to be on Little Black Book and Didi would come on there? I'm like, y'all not even listening to what he's saying.
Right.
Like, he'll just say something random like free the people. And I'll be like, where did that come from? Baby was like, oh my gosh, he spoke.
That's
So
Just like when Black comes on, just like Corey Black. When Corey Black comes on,
I'm the
man.
one that reads for Kia.
yes, he gonna be
Yes, one that reads for Kia, Corey Black. You forget his name. He come on. He was on the men's panel. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I gotta go to the next question.
That's true.
Yo, okay.
He's
This is
Girl.
Dancing Idris.
UK
This is
men.
Dancing Idris from Snowfall. Like he's an English actor. Like, isn't he?
Wait,
Yeah,
did you hear
Damson
him
is.
speak? Did you see him like switch over his accents where he said they had dropped him off in South Central so he can pick up the American dialect?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's so many of them. And I mean, some of them
Yeah.
we didn't even know they were until UK actors became
No. Oh,
famous.
dude
And then
from
it's like,
BMF. What was his name?
you know,
Oh God.
Baby, UK me. I got a passport.
girl.
What was his name? I cannot remember his name.
I am trying to remember. I don't know. I don't
He
know, but I
played the
know.
character in BMF. He was like the Lamar. That's
Yes,
what his
he's
name was.
UK too,
Yeah,
but
Lamar, that is his name. Yeah.
He's from the
Alicia,
UK.
he scared me because he played that crazy role too. He was like,
You're right. He was
he
crazy too
came
when he was
knocking her
singing that
door.
song.
You can't stand the rain.
Yes.
Girl.
So first when he knocked on the door and grabbed the girl through the door, then when he beat her up, then when he was saying, "Can you stand? You can stand around or whatever." Yeah, he took me out.
Like how
I was
you
like, this is
singing
too
and
much for
killing
me.
people. He is straight crazy. Mm-mm.
Very crazy.
Mm-mm.
I be
But you
like, I
know,
don't want him.
El Jaforge, El Jafor, is that his name? El
Oh,
Elder
Chewy
Jaforge?
Tell
Bar.
is there for it.
No,
Chewy
not
Tell
El
is there
Jaforge.
for
It's the guy who he's played in a lot of movies. Oh my goodness.
Chewy
El
Tell.
the
Chewy Tell is there for. I love him.
Yeah, him. Yes. Should we
Yeah.
know El
Chewy
Jafor?
Tell.
Okay, so even when he talks in his UK voice, he becomes more attractive. I'd be
Oh.
like,
Right.
that man is attractive.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something about it. So I have to say, it sounds so good, fellas. Maybe y'all should try doing that as a seductive thing for
Mm.
your women. Sound like a UK man for a moment.
Not the Michael Jackson songs. Listen.
What?
So
One
what
I
gotta
is
need
go.
butterflies. I need keep it in the closet. What's the other one?
I
I'll
think
think of it.
One
Thriller.
gotta
But those
go.
are my favorite.
Thriller for me. Thriller.
Thriller can go. Yeah, I'm not a fan of
I
Thriller.
love Billie Jean. It's not my girl. I like
Y'all
that
would
one.
not disrespect that
It's
man's
between Thriller
talent.
and Man in the
Thriller
Mirror.
was
I don't really like Man in the Mirror.
Yeah, I was gonna say Thriller was one where, he broke the mold with Thriller, so I can't do away with
No.
that one. That takes away a lot of history for him. But I'll do away with The Man in the Mirror.
I like
Yeah.
the man in the mirror.
Oh.
I do
Yeah,
I
too, but
don't
if I
like
gotta
yo,
pick between
it.
these, Man in the Mirror gotta go.
he's doing this now. No.
Y'all so
Billie Jean, Thriller, Rock with You. He was still Michael Jackson. Yeah, the Man in the Mirror. He.
I can't help it. That's the one I really like.
Oh, I
Oh
love
yeah.
that. Mm-hmm.
which one
Mm,
you like, Misha?
yeah.
If I
I
wanted
can't help it.
to, can't help
Or
Mm,
it.
can't help it
Even
actually.
if I could.
Can't help
mm.
it. Butterflies and keep it in the
I
closet.
miss when he was black. That was a fine man.
Like what happened?
He said that's when he was black.
Yeah,
I
that's when he was black.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
ugh.
one gotta go. Deodorant, toothpaste, soap, or toilet paper.
I'm gonna
Let's
say
go.
toilet paper because if you got soap, you should be good.
Uh,
Okay. Smart, Misha. I'm
yeah.
gonna go with Misha for 1,000,
Yeah,
okay?
so we can use some newspaper and you get in the tub.
Because I was looking at that list like the lies they tell. I ain't get rid of none of that.
Exactly. I was like, what is
Keep playing.
this? But I gotta jump in the shower every time.
Like, cause it'd be people out here that don't do the deodorant, and they be like, "Oh, I'm on natural." And you be like, "Yeah, I can tell."
I've
I
talked
ran
about
into
this on here.
them. They don't
Young
even have to
people,
tell you. You know they don't use
right.
it.
I remember, oh gosh, and this was when I was in California. I was like, he has an odor. No, I like it. It's a natural scent. It just means he's the type of person that doesn't wear deodorant. No, he stinks. And he doesn't know he doesn't know it.
He don't know yet,
No, he doesn't.
or he don't care.
He thinks he's
Used
natural.
to his smell.
Yeah, they're used to this smell, and no, it's not cute. It's just funk.
Cause what do you think about? I'm telling you, a man that smell good, baby, get on the elevator
Mhm.
before the pandemic, and you be on the elevator in the morning at work or somewhere. You be like,
Listen, I love cologne. I be wanting to stop them. Like, what is that? Like, I will buy it.
Yes,
You
I am
probably
one of
do
the
think
people
you
that
have
love
that
to
scent.
smell men. If I smell a man that smells good, I don't naturally care who it is unless it's somebody that belongs to somebody I know. I will slowly
That part. Uh-oh.
"You froze up, Jada boo.
Oh shoot! I was about to ask her a question too.
You back?"
it zoned out. There you
You said
go.
I will slowly what?
I would slowly lean over, like, lean over as good as I can and take a whiff, like, thank God for a good smelling man. Oh my
So,
goodness. I'd
what
be
is
like,
our favorite smells on a man? And I mean, not the old smell.
I
Like,
like
is there?
subtle. I don't like that overpowering stuff where I almost smell like liquor. Like it just like it's I don't like and it's the amount. Don't spray the whole bottle. Just one,
Just
two,
don't be
three,
smelling
and
like
walk
nobody
out the door.
granddaddy, like the Old Spice. I can get with like a lot of stuff, like I like variety. Like I said, when what was Shine and them talking about layers, they was gonna teach the men how to layer it right. So do you, boo. But again, don't be smelling like somebody granddaddy with the Old Spice on. And
Right.
no, 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 no.
I know that's
Please
right.
don't be
Mm.
wearing that axe. Don't do
What he
that.
said? Yeah, the axe was the axe was played.
Yeah, you
Baby,
smell
it
like,
smells
I don't
good.
know, old folks' homes
Baby,
and
can you
bad
bring me some
decisions.
juice?
Mm-mm.
Thank
Mm-mm.
you.
I
My
don't
cup
know.
is right
I agree with you. I don't like nothing that's overpowering. But something
here.
nice,
My
like
head is
David just said. If I can just get up, if you sitting next to me, I'm like, okay, I can smell you right here. But if I can smell you from across the room, you're doing too much. You're doing too much.
Yes,
Mm-mm.
a
Mm.
man
I
that
just
smells
like a subtle grown man smell. Like if you smell like there's this smell from Bath and Body Works, the candles and the room spray and all of that. And it's called bow ties and bourbon. That smells
Mm.
good. It
I smell
smells
that.
good. Okay.
So
So anything that's on that level of smell, I love. It's like a natural man smell without it being overbearing, too strong. It's not burning my nose hairs. That's what I
Well,
like.
when this live is over, me up there looking like
No, yeah, I
Look,
was
get
like,
it
I gotta look that
away.
up, bow ties and bourbon. But so Corey Black was saying that he doesn't like was it Bath and Body Works on a woman?
Bath and Body
That
Works.
yes, so she's
And
got to
we
be
determined that he meant certain types, like the cherry blossom and the what was it?
she
Pearberry,
should
not
be
pearberry,
smelling sugary
pear.
sweet being a mature woman, a grown woman, and be cherry smelling like cherries or sweet stuff. So um
So
as
she
women,
said she like
what do we
Chanel
like to
blue.
do for our men? Do we like to be like super like sweet or
I wear what I like unless he says, "Oh, I like this or that." I just wear what I like. So
Yeah,
But
I mean,
you
like you
mm,
still,
said, if
it's
you
so
have
many varieties out here. So why are you still stuck with these very old smells that his mama and his auntie and grandma used to wear? That's why he didn't like it.
But
Like,
what I would say is, like, if he want to, like, if he like another smell crystal, then he could go buy you some. You know what I'm saying? Like, not, if that's a nice gift, then he be like, oh, this smell good. Like, oh, or like he might have, like I said, we all got different, body sense, whatever. It might not smell the same on crystal that it will me, but he may, be somewhere and a coworker might walk past and he be like, oh, what's that? And he go buy it for you. Like, hey,
some
yes.
men have a bigger variety of cologne than women do. Like I had an ex that had a whole dresser full of this cologne in different scents. Always would switch it up.
cause again, you gotta wake my senses up.
That's
You
what I was
know
about to
that
say.
guy.
I
Remember I
want
told you
that.
about the guy who asked me out, and I finally went out with him, and I'm like, you don't smell like nothing. Like, and you want a hug? No, 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 no.
I
Oh.
tell you what, am I the only one that it well only when I'm wearing fake hair, okay? If it's my real hair, I don't do it. But am I the only one that spray my hair? Like I
I
spray my
spray
body, but
it.
I spray my
If I'm
hair too.
straightening it, I will still spray it because
Girl,
I
I
don't.
when a man
Yeah.
be like, "Dang, baby, your hair smell good." I feel like that's right. It don't smell like glue and funk, do it? That's right. That's just
Glue and funk.
I rinse my wigs out every time. Like, let me rinse the wig of the perfume that has been in there or whatnot. And then the next day it smell like something different. You be like, dang, your hair smell good. Like, that's right, baby. Keep
I
coming
never
back.
thought of that.
Well, I've been working from home for like what the last 2 years. But if you had a coworker that smelled good or somebody that on the street, I literally had to. I remember walking up to a guy and I was like, "You smell good." Like, and but what would you say? What would you say to
That's
somebody
gonna
you
make
don't
his
know?
day. Like, either you have a ring on. I'm not flirting with you. I'm just like, you smell good, so he know he did a job well done. So he need to go make sure he,
I
might
be
put
I
just like
that in
agree.
this.
rotation.
I agree. Like, what cologne is that? You smell good.
Ugh.
Cause
Hmm.
some people be out here wrong. Some people be like thinking that something be like, oh, this a hit. And then if you come up to him and tell him it's a hit, then he be like, confirmed. I was on the fence. Okay, now I know. But some people you be looking like, give me a headache in the office. I need you not to come in here with that old boy.
Or they just be out there
Right.
wrong, just smelling like they think they smell good, but they don't. What is happening?
Smelling
Yeah.
like butt, fart, and urine.
Hmm.
And they think they cologne smell good because they paid $40 for it on the corner.
Not $40 on the corner.
Wait, how about
Listen, they
the
do
guy?
have them in LA selling them knockoffs on the corner.
No.
Yeah.
How about the people that be trying, like you said, they try to walk up to you like, you want to smell this? First of all, I read the news or watched the news too, where y'all be knocking people out, people pass out. So you're not about to kill me trying to smell sniff sniff. I don't want no bargain basement cologne, number one. But no, one day I was outside, man, in my business in my house. Dude was like, I'm an entrepreneur. First of all, where you come from? Nobody walks down this street.
He was walking down the street.
So he was
Wow.
like, it was like a work day and it was quiet outside. And I just happened to come. I was waiting for, I think, for DoorDash. So I was out, like, okay, well, they're take, whatever. So he was like, yeah, I'm an entrepreneur. You want to smell this? I'm like, no, you about to come to my house and rob me.
Right.
Right.
No.
Okay. Speaking of being scared to be robbed, Crystal, why you didn't tell me? Crystal, like, wait, what they got to do with me? Why you didn't tell me that the water boys in Atlanta have gotten worse? What is going
Oh,
on with these
they
water
come
boys?
into your car and like they knock on your door with the water. Like, yes.
I
Yeah,
saw a
I mean,
video and I was like, no, they're not that bad. And they're like, no, certain areas they are very bad. I saw a young
mhm.
man jumping on this other man's car, and I'm like, Put some. Y'all
Some
get out
areas,
of
some areas they're not bad. Well, like they were in College Park. I was in College Park like 2 days ago, and yeah, they're just like two of them. Just, but I'm like, it's freezing cold out here. Y'all don't get the cold. It's not that. Yeah.
Okay, so
trying
we
to
gonna
sell some water.
so Misha is 11 o'clock because Misha has been selling,
Uh,
selling. She's a busy one. We don't want her to like forget and because she gotta get them sales out, okay?
Right.
Misha,
yeah.
I
Thank
just
you.
want
Get
big
your packaging
things.
going.
Listen, the
Thank
lashes,
you.
y'all make sure y'all get y'all
Thank you.
and this is what I have on today. I got my lashes on today and I have my lip gloss and I also have my eyeshadow on today.
I'm
Oh,
wearing
and my
Is my color in, Misha?
intentional.
Yes, you look good, girl.
See, I don't feel
How
so bad because
big
I
did
do this
your
stuff
color
I
come
do it
in?
every time. I'm wearing intentional right now, and I use my
Nice.
spoolie and I use my eyebrow pencil and I use
yep. So Misha, she over there, she said she got orders, okay? So I was like,
listen,
don't
listen.
let us stop your money,
I'm an
okay?
enterprising woman. I'm a mover, a shaker, and a motivator.
Yes.
Right. All right, y'all. See y'all soon.
Ah,
She's like,
you
don't kick
looking
me out.
beautiful as usual, girl. Yes.
So, Jada, I have a question. So, how do you choose your topics for your shows?
Depends on what it's about.
Well, let me tell
If
you
it
what I'm
if
saying.
you're talking about getting nude with Jada LaRue on Thursdays, then those just come straight off the dome. I'd be like, okay, so what I'm gonna talk about next? I'm gonna talk about this, and then I write it down and I get the questions together. When it comes to Mondays, where it's Jada LaRue with a few good men, I kind of let the men pick the topic, and then
Mm,
I ask the questions and stuff from there. And anything else that I talk about, the different tips and stuff on the show, those are really from me seeing different stuff go on, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I need to talk about that because they don't know about that. Like the 10 helpful tips for a healthy kitty, and then the one that was for 10 steps for the healthy peen. And I'm happy that the fellas liked that I did that video. It was some stuff they said they didn't know, so I'm happy that they were, happy about that.
okay. How did
Yep,
you?
and to the credit of the women didn't know some of the tips too. But
Mhm.
to know that men chimed in for it was like, what? I didn't know that. Like, oh, good. Make a
So,
woman
on you
happy.
getting nude with Jada LaRue is always a sexual conversation, or no? It's just off the dome.
It's off the dome, but it's always a sexual conversation. So yeah, it's both. Okay, so what happens is that I will sit up and think like, okay, so we've talked about fantasies, foreplay, and all of that, right? So if you notice, sometimes they all have like a T, but they interact with each other. Um, Let me see. I'll give you an example. Give me 1 second. Bat. So we have, because I done forgot what I talked about just yesterday. Okay, so yesterday was toys, taboos, and tricks, right? So they all go together and they all start with the letter T. So that's how I have to do them. I have to make
Hmm.
sure that they all coincide with each other as a certain topic. The one before that was BDS, which was the bondage submission and um ah, 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 dominatrix. Okay, then I was thinking about my turn-ons one day, so I was like, okay, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna talk about turn-ons, turn-offs, and what turns you out. So that's kind of how I think about them.
Okay,
So
cool.
if I can get it that way, like fantasies, foreplays, and fairy tales, they all go together, and somehow they always end up with, either the same letter or the same origin. And we
Mm-hmm.
had that conversation. I like to hear what grown people have to say about what it is that they're thinking about doing. Just come and unbear, your experiences and your thoughts with me.
Right, right.
And I
Go ahead.
noticed that some people be sitting up there asking, like, well, what about your answers? I'm like, I said, come get naked with me. I didn't say I was doing nothing. But nonetheless, I do answer the questions.
Mm-hmm. What were you gonna
Hey,
say,
country
Tia?
mama. She said, Jada, lucky my children was around because I would have acted a fool for sure yesterday. Yes, yesterday was interesting. And I learned a lot from some people that I just happen to know. Like, what? Y'all do what? Interesting.
Well,
I learned somebody wanted to peg a man. I was like, you want to peg a man? She was like, yeah, I want to see what it seems like. I was like, I would have never thought you would have said that. But shout out to that.
Go ahead, Kia. What were you gonna
No,
say?
I was just gonna say, like, since we like kind of like, moving in another direction.
Well, we
If
can still do the
anybody,
cards. I just was
I was gonna let
asking.
the people ask us some questions. So anybody in the audience can ask us some questions.
Absolutely.
Q&A with
Ooh,
Kia, Simone, Crystal Lynette, and our guest Jada LaRue. If y'all got any questions that you've been burning to know, that you've been wanting to know,
Yes.
like
mm,
you want to know, like, we all know that Crystal's in Atlanta, I'm in Detroit. If you guys want to know questions, like, we're here for answers, as long as it's appropriate.
Right. I may not answer it. I'll be honest with you. Um, yeah.
So y'all have any
depends on
questions
what it
for us?
is.
Absolutely. Does anyone
Now,
have
we don't
any
give y'all these
questions?
opportunities much,
Right.
you know.
So we're gonna keep going with the cards, but like, if y'all have any questions, and also we're still trying to name Kia's new dude
So
tonight.
fellas, we got some fellas in the chat now. So guys, what y'all want to name my new girlfriend, my new friend?
Mhm.
So I think we have Trey Mack in the audience, went on lock. What y'all want to name her?
Oh, now that's interesting. I would like to hear the men take on that one.
Yes, what do y'all want to name her? Little red. Y'all can't tell us a little burgundy-ish.
Yeah, Trey,
I
Trey
don't even know
Mack.
what Trey Mack, because I don't know what that is either. So
you never. The sad thing is, okay, first of all, you never know what's gonna happen in the ladies' lounge, Trey Mack, and you know that's true. But I heard the only reason I know what it is because I heard about it on another show, on another podcast, and I'm like, oh, okay. So
That's when a woman wants to pleasure her man with the strap.
Okay, so High Vibe X. Oh, okay. I'm still gonna look it up. Okay.
okay, you go
High
ahead,
Vibe
Kia.
want to know, since I learned about Crystal and Kia from Little Black Book, how did you guys become part of that panel? So I became a part of the panel when it was what was on? It was Paige and Chris. I think that's when it was right before Paige and Chris.
Mhm.
I remember I was there for that new season. So I was just like at home bored, and then I just had my YouTube on one day, and I was like, "Oh, he dope. He like from the UK. That dude's smart, and he just like me. He I can deal with that versus just like talking about people about reality shows. So I was like, oh, there's other people that watch what I watch. Okay, so he had a call in one night, and I was just like, well, let me try. And I got in. And then from day one, we were just vibing. And so I would just keep coming back, keep coming back. And then, Crystal, came, and Dee Dee. We all just became a big family. That's how I came on.
Right.
So
So
Crystal.
that's the same thing when happened when the pandemic started. I started going on YouTube and watching the channels on YouTube. And first I was like, "What is this guy?" First I wasn't sure because it was very new. And then I saw a second show of his, and I said, "Oh no, he's not just like criticizing people. He because some of these channels do." And I said, "No, he's literally taking a deep dive into people's behaviors, and like he has other women on the show, and so I really like watched Kojo's show in a different light, and I said, "Oh, he's
Mhm.
really not." He's being taking an objective view and he's other people's opinion, not just his own. So and then one time he had was doing Bible verses, like he was talking about God and everything. And I was like, oh, I really like him. So yeah, so after that, then I was like really heavy in the chat and he noticed that I was really heavy in the chat, and that's how I became a mod, but and with Miss Creative. But and then I reached out to Dee Dee, and Kia was already on Dee Dee's show, and then that's how I met Misha and Kia. So yeah, we just started vibing after that. Like I was first up because you never know because I'm like some of these people on YouTube, you're like okay, and then so I really had to take a look and really check it out. Somebody asked me.
So Jada was like another one that y'all want to know. Like Jada was a moderator for my high school, and so they have a Facebook page, and so I just dropped in there one day, was like, hey, come over here, and here come Jada. Jada been with us since.
And I didn't know that y'all both from Detroit. I knew Kia was, but you're from Detroit as too. Jada C, yeah.
And actually, when I first met Kia, from when I first met all of y'all at the same time, basically, um, I was in Atlanta. And so
Oh,
like several weeks after is when I got to Detroit. And I was like, she from Detroit. Okay. I didn't even
Mhm.
realize that. So it was
So
pretty
now you're
cool.
back in Detroit. You're not in Atlanta anymore.
No, I still have my place, but I am here
Okay.
in Detroit until I can finish healing. I thought that I would try and work with some people, but I realized everybody in Detroit don't. No, I ain't gonna say everybody. Some people in Detroit act like they don't realize that COVID is serious. So I
yeah,
keep myself in the
Jada
house.
is
Mm-mm.
serious. She
They
was
act
like,
like
I
that
want
here.
to go out to eat with you, but I'm scared. I was like, no problem, honey. I be scared too. Crystal, no, I
Mhm.
be in this house.
Me too. Me too.
Man, I'd be like, it's crazy because at least like in Atlanta when I was there, you really just had to worry about the down low men, right? Some people were pretty good when it came to wearing the mask and stuff, or at least being honest about their status. If they had vid, they kind of stayed home. In Detroit, they know they got vid, and they sit right in your face talking to you, and then you find out that they got vid, and they be like, "Well, everybody got vid." So you knew you had vid and you ain't wear no mask or nothing. See, I had to stop playing with people like that. Like, look, you ain't gonna play in my face. I'm not going to no more graduations, no family events. I don't trust none of these folks. And they
Right.
be mad at me. You ain't gonna come to my party? No,
But they
I'm
don't know
not.
how sick you could get. Like you, just because they could get over it doesn't mean that they
Wait,
don't know what.
Jada had a guy on her show, and I can't think of his name, but he was someone he was going to house parties when it was at the height of it. I was like, dude, why were you at a house
Right.
party? I didn't even know they still did house parties. So you my age, outside at a house party. Why? He like,
People
we
were
ain't gonna
barely
come here.
having masks on, and he thought it was cool. I mean, I be
Mm-mm.
seeing people videos all throughout the vid partying and hanging, still drinking out each other cups. And I'm
Mm-mm.
like, I
It's
don't
nasty.
know. I don't know. Y'all play too much, and I ain't trying to catch it.
Right.
I ain't caught it in
Right.
all
I
this
haven't got
time.
it yet. And but see here, like at the Walmart, I heard that like 96 people got it at the Walmart right around the corner from me. And because I'm on next door and they said they need to shut it down and do a deep cleaning to make sure you wear your mask in there. It's because they will not shut it down. Because it is very busy. I mean, they're getting their
Mhm.
money, but still they need to shut it down and do a deep cleaning and not reopen until they do that. It's crazy.
Well,
Um,
allegedly, tap tap Walmart in Detroit or Walmart cross 8 Mile because it's not in Detroit, but allegedly knock knock. One of the employees there was talking to another employee about how many people had to go home because they still had vid. So supposedly Walmart told them that they only had to stay out for 4 or 5 days, and if they didn't feel like they felt sick anymore, then they could come back to work. So this particular day, people were being tested after already being there for several days, back to work. And they had to all be sent home because they still had COVID.
oh my gosh.
And then the extra people that were there. So the lady was like, so keep your mask on. She was telling the other worker, keep your mask on. And I was like, I started making mine, adjusting it real tight then. Like
Mhm.
somebody walked by, was like, ma'am, do you need me to grab that up there? No, 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 I'm fine. I'm going to climb up here and get it.
I'm
I
gonna do
climbed on the little shelf
all.
like I'll get that myself,
Mm-mm.
baby.
So they want to know
So
what you
I'm gonna
do,
go to
Crystal.
Country Mama's question, and then it looks like Jada, there's a question for you as well. Country
Okay.
Mama said,
Okay.
"I heard Crystal say about something about being on set. So, what's your occupation?" I am a producer and a writer. I spent most of the day writing, finishing this log line. You guys see this board right here in the green? Those are
Yes.
four different projects that I am writing. The top one is the one I was asking the ladies about before the show, and then there's two others that I already have ideas for, and the last one is an idea, but I haven't truly written it out yet. So yeah, those are. So I am a writer and producer, and I just finished film short. We on the 15th, we finished shooting that. And then one finished in October, and hopefully that'll be out for Valentine's Day. So yeah.
Okay, so I am mad at her because she has not mentioned yet that it is called Unwelcome to the Neighborhood.
Yes.
So if you go to her channel, you will find it, or you can look it up. It is called Unwelcomed to the Neighborhood.
Yes.
And
Thank
it's
you
also,
so much.
yes, yes,
You are
see,
welcome.
yeah.
Yes. Thank you. So yes, it's
Jada is
called
the
Unwelcome to the
biggest hype.
Neighborhood.
Like I said, for us not to have met each other, Jada be like, "What are you doing? Where's your link? Where's such and such?" I'd be like, "You know, Jada,
I
like,
sure
I
do.
appreciate
I
it
be on
too.
Kia Head.
I
Because we already friends on Facebook, I be on Kia Head like it random throughout the day. So what you doing? You got this done? She put up a video and I was like, Kia, don't shoot me, but can you redo this and do XYZ and maybe add it?
I
And I
need
was
Jada
like,
to be
you know
my
what, Jada?
accountability
I
partner
said,
too.
delete, delete. I said, I don't
Girl,
feel good, so I can't. I just wanted to, let people know I was still alive. But I said, you know what? They just have to live till I get better. So I deleted it and kept moving. I was like, that was over a year ago. But you got to have people like that in your circle. That's what we talked about. Real girlfriends.
yes.
And we was
Hmm.
just saying that, like, how you don't be offended. Like, hey, let me help you out. Hey,
You feel me?
where you get
And
that
listen, Crystal,
from?
all you got to do is hit me on Facebook. I'll accept a friend request. And randomly, when you cross my mind, I'll be right on over. Like, so Crystal, you working on that project? You make sure you make time to do XYZ. So what else do
That's,
you need done? Okay.
that's exactly girl.
Like, wake up. But you said, what you said about girl?
I
It's a
ain't gonna
great
let
day.
you. I'm
You a
telling
whole
y'all,
writer?
I'm gonna fuss at Crystal because sometimes Crystal don't always answer.
I don't.
So she had to apologize today. I said
I did.
Crystal because I be on Crystal
She
head
checked on
too,
me today.
and I said, "Boo,
Yeah.
no answer." I thought I was going to
Mm-mm.
fly to Atlanta.
Right. And
Like
she
I she was
she
gonna
did
fly to
check on me, and I
Detroit.
just don't. So I'm sorry I didn't answer, but I appreciate you checking on me.
That's okay. But you
Good.
just maybe Jada could get you to answer because Jada be like,
Right. Yeah.
I sure
Because I
do.
got
You be like,
projects,
listen,
and
you are made for this. You are awesome. Can we
Jada
get
have a
this
whole list.
together?
Like she be
even with
having
the
lists to do,
podcast. So
y'all.
y'all, I need to take clips like from situationships. Is one of my, what was that, the second episode? No, Kia was on my second episode. Showcase on an author, but then I did a whole show on situationships. It was so funny. Kia's brother and the other girl that Kia got.
Don't
There's like a 5 minute clip that I've been wanting to post. I need to get my subscribers up, y'all. But just I need to post clips and just like, yeah, I need an accountability partner. But I want to go to We
Okay.
Unlock because I think this is a question for Jada. Okay. Or for anyone who has to want answer. In an intimate relationship, if I were to massage you,
Massage.
what type of oils would you want me to use?
Ooh, he
Okay.
can.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
so if it's left up to me, I like shea butter, and it has to be all natural, raw shea butter. That means when I touch it, it should be smooth when I stick my fingers in. And I don't mean like smooth as in like lotion smooth. I mean like soft, buttery. I can put my finger in it and it moves through. That is actual natural raw shea butter. So if you use that, I like that. If you use strawberry oils, I like those too. Hello. Okay. There's also another one. What is it called? I think it's called Eat Me from the Front or Eat Me from the Back or something like that. It's an essential oil. I love it. It
Right,
smells good. Man,
right.
it smells good. It's something like Eat Me Now or something. Hold on, wait.
I
Oh,
got
give
Yeah,
me a
let's
second.
look
y'all.
it up because that's interesting. Like,
Eat from the back. Okay, okay.
no, I think she
So
said eat me from the front.
while we waiting for
Like
Jada,
Eat Me
I
from the
think
Front, the Back, or Eat Me Now, something like that.
so while
Okay,
we
Hold
waiting
well,
on.
for Jada, I think it was Country Mama that was excited because it was a Beyonce question. So go ahead and tell us which one gotta go. I
one
don't
gotta
know.
go.
I think the D maybe because I never heard of that one.
I'm gonna say Halo. I like Halo, but it just sounds too like like an anthem. Like just like mm,
So which one gotta go, y'all?
I'm gonna say B.
See,
Like, yeah.
so Jada
Okay,
gonna have
y'all.
y'all. Okay, okay, y'all all said Halo. Okay.
One gotta go. Love on Top, Halo. Oh,
Oh, you
sorry.
want? Okay, we
I
were
didn't
waiting
see
for
him.
the oils.
Crazy in Love and Partition. Okay, so I am going to go with Halo.
Okay. I don't know
Yeah.
anything, huh?
Yep. Okay, so it's called Lick Me All Over. That's what it's called. And
Oh,
it's made by Sweet and Sexy. So I don't know if y'all can see that.
But yeah, there it
Okay.
is.
So, unlock. There you go.
Yes, if you want to, it has to be something that's sweet and soothing, but not too sweet. And I don't like nothing strong. So if it's, first of all, it needs to be an actual oil. I don't want that oil and perfume base. I want the nice pressed oils. I love those.
Kia, this one's for you.
What happened? You what?
Oh, I'm sorry, Kia. Okay,
Inspired? I mean, I know I
I'm gonna
can't
read it
see.
for you, Kia. Don't Kia.
Yeah.
What inspired you to write a book? Was it on your bucket list, or have you written short stories or published articles before?
So it was on my bucket list. I don't have any children, and I was like, I wanted to leave something behind. I didn't want to just be gone. And so I had a lot of stuff to say. And so to all the people that irritated me in life, I was like, let me put some embellishments in here and tell my part how I want to tell it. So, it's a lot of embellishments in there, but now I got you in here doing some stuff like extra. So it was almost like payback. So it was therapeutic. So some people I was like,
Mm.
So is it loosely based, or is it like very true to your
no. So it's loosely based the story because okay, the premise of the story was basically a girl that was neglected her whole life, rejected. So yeah, that's parallel to my life, mom and daddy issues or whatever. So it just shows how she found bad relationships, how she just kept getting. So that's the story I wanted to tell. Like, okay, when you meet a girl, don't just call her a whore or call her names or say why she acting this way because you don't know what her story is. Because I actually just judged someone the other day and I was joking, judging them because I'm like, oh, you was fast. But coming to find out she was molested as a child while she was doing these things. I'm like, girl, you was doing what at 12? So, before we judge someone, we need to know their story. So that was the premise of the story. Now, I tell y'all, even when you're watching TV, when you be seeing those sci-fi movies that be far-fetched, it's some form of reality to it. So although it's not like I don't have HIV, but that was really important for me to include that in because I was like, what if I was out here, bang, 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 bang in my early 20s and ended up with HIV? But a lot of the characters are inspired by somebody I know. So my next book probably have a little Crystal in there or a little Jada, like, her little sexiness. So, everybody got that vibe. Like Jada, so far, we picked up that Jada is the sex kitten. Jada on her channel, when you hear Jada talk, I'll be like, that's why the men be in the chat. They be in the chat like, I just want to hear her just say. Like, Jada, tell them how you was telling them about, she had a necklace on. She was like, yeah, you gotta. I was like, Jada.
There's this necklace. She was just like a simple top, and she had this necklace that was like went down like with chevrons. I was like, that's cute.
Yes. So
Thank
that's
you.
how
Thank
you're
you.
inspired. So you might meet somebody like it was like it's a character that I have in my head right now. It was a lady that went off at me on Somerset. She parked next to me. I'm minding my business. Little Chinese lady just came and parked next to me. Again, I'm minding my business, and she caught me on the wrong day. And she was like, you hit my car, you hit my car. Ma'am, I didn't hit your car. Why you parked right here? I was here first. So her character is still in my head where I want to create somehow it's not gonna be at Somerset, but you just have characters. So yeah. So
Actually,
go ahead. It's just inspired by people. So again, the
right.
premise of the story is parallel to my life, but I have fun doing them embellishments. So certain characters, I love making them evil. I love making them garbage. I love making y'all hate them.
Wow.
So I want to go to Chindi Alex's comment, but what if they are a hoe? You can't say that. And Chindi, I agree with Kia because it's so funny when I see I have family members that were out there, and I said, if you see somebody that was doing something that they shouldn't have been doing at a young age, that means that somebody was touching them. That or there's yeah,
So we right.
there's a reason for that, and you have a point that it's not always the case, but more than likely that there's a reason behind it. So we can't just jump to those conclusions. That's what Kia was.
Yeah, because I remember a person that was supposed to be respected in the family, he was just like, when it came to me, he was like, you got book smarts, but you ain't got no common sense, whatever. And he was like, y'all out here, whoring. And he said it to two of, me and my cousin. And you supposed to be the elder. And we was just like, dang, we was just, you don't even, whatever. And it's just like that really like cut deep for her to still this day. She's still bothered by it. She still brings it up. And again, you don't know what was happening in her house for you to say that. You might be a family member, but you don't know what was going on. And it was some deeper stuff going on with her. So again, you can't judge a person because I always tell people nobody wakes up to smoke crack. Nobody wakes up to be an alcoholic. Usually there's something going on for you to be like, let me try that. So for me, the things that I've been through were because I had rejection. Like, okay, if you got your mom every day talking about your daddy ain't nothing, this and that or whatever, and he don't, this, then she not paying you no attention. The first guy to say, I love you, you be like, okay. So you feel like you in control when you really not. So again, whenever you talk to that lady on the strip pole, go next time, talk to a stripper. I bet you're going to find out some stuff. You'll be like, oh my.
Right.
Talk to that lady outside to be out there with all the dudes.
And you don't know, and something Kia just said that comment that family member said to that person years ago is still affecting them because of whatever traumatic experience that they probably had. And sometimes if you call a child a hoe or something like that, or whatever, that's gonna have, if they're not mentally evolved, if they don't have that self-worth in their head, that they know that they're not a hoe, but you just call them a hoe. If somebody called me a hoe, I'll probably laugh at them. but
no, but I was only like
even
16.
if I was out there getting my, even if I
about laughing, I'm doing some mad cussing, baby.
But my point is,
16 and he was so
because self-worth. But it's
because to find out he was sleeping with the lady who made the sweet potato pies. Right. So you up there talking about us and you was creeping with her, like, dude. Right.
So at 16, she doesn't have the wherewithal to think. So she might think, you never know. She might think, well, if he thinks I'm a hoe, I'm going to go out there and be a hoe, but she doesn't know that, listen, you have self-worth. Don't listen to that man. You know what I'm saying? So that's just it. Some people don't have that mental fortitude to be like, that's just something he's talking out of his ass. So that's what I'm saying. Anyway, it's your turn. Go ahead, Kia.
And that's what I'm saying. It's the country mama. It's the power. Like I said, when I was like, once I figured out I was a little cute, I was like, oh, a little cute. They out here, they checking for me, okay? And then when you feel like you in the power, because like you said, then you like, okay, my cousin, when we got older, she was like, I thought you was out here doing it. I was like, no, I was really miserable. Even though I was like, okay, I'm only talking to dudes with money, but you out here like, okay, you got to spend a little change, to kick it with me. And you think that you're in control, but I really wasn't. When, like I said, when it all settled, you like, like all that was a waste of time. So again, I get what Country Mama said, the power. Even when you're stripping, you feel like that you're in control of it. I do it when I feel like it. I be bothered when I feel like it. Again, but there's always a story. I tell people all the time, there's always a story. If you do it in love, you may find out what that story really is. It took me to like 40 to really get to that point where I was like, hold on, I ain't paying no more counseling fees, wasting my whole hour sitting up there talking about nothing. Let's get this together. What?
And it's so funny, Miss Creative, I don't think everyone, but I mean, not everyone aspires to be a hoe or so on and so forth. But, and that's what I was saying, more than likely, if you have a young girl that's, I don't know, 12 or 13, just figuring out what all of this is, and she's out there, with several, doing stuff, that means somebody was probably messing with her.
And then also, we got to know our love languages too, like you said, because growing up, I didn't realize that we didn't know about love languages. So my love language, weirdly, because I'm not good at words of affirmation with other people. I'm like, boy, I need you to man up, do what you do. But for me, my number one is words of affirmation, because nobody told me I love you, Kia. Like when I was smart, nobody said, oh, you can do great things, you can whatever. So that's why it means so much to me when Jada be like, you that deal, you can do this, we gonna make this million this year. I'm like, Jada, what? And then you got other people that be like, speaking. That's why I love the people that we met from this YouTube street, because you guys just don't understand how much that meant. So when people, that love language is very important to know what yours is, so that you don't just get sucked in. Because like I said, that's why
Kia just
syndrome.
said something. It may, and I'm gonna go to Jada in a second. Kia just said something. It may not be a traumatic experience or a specific issue, but maybe you just did not hear love, or you just not did not hear the amount of love that you needed to get. So it's not may not be an issues thing. Go ahead, Jada.
That
Sorry.
is traumatic if you go through a whole childhood and ain't nobody told you
Yeah.
they love you. You know
It
the
may not be like
same
a.
thing
It may not
with
be
the
a
baby.
an
I mean,
abuse,
not
or it
like
may not be big, like traumatic. Go ahead.
so. What I tell people
Yes.
is like, do not discount anybody's trauma because it's traumatizing to them. So some people be like, oh well, I was raped by 3 cousins. Okay, but I understand that's traumatic, but everybody's trauma is their own individual trauma. So it just still
Yes.
has the same like end result. Like we just moving mad. What Kojo always say.
Okay, now I have a question here. I seen someone say something about the nip covers.
The
Was that
what?
Country Mama?
What
Yeah,
your
Didn't I just see
what
I
somebody
y'all
thought
doing
it
in
was
the chat?
one. Hold on, let me go back to it. Yeah. Oh, that was Country Mama showing those nipple covers with the
How
clasp.
did we get to that? How did we get to that, Country Mama? I know what you're trying to say. I see you laughing. How did we get to that? See, that's why I can't invite y'all to other people's channels. Y'all be snitching. I was on somebody else's Brown Girl Bella channel, and Brown Girl Bella, she was on my channel for I think that was last week, right? Where we were doing the BDS, right? BDSM but without the M. And she was saying like on her channel that starts right after mine, she was gonna have like, lingerie and all this other stuff. So I'm thinking like, okay, I'm like, cool. I was like, so y'all, we gonna run on over there. Long story short, I get over there. I'm in my lingerie. Now she was on my show in a robe and you can see like the pretty bra and stuff. I'm thinking like, okay, so it's about to be a show. Shame on you, Brown Girl Bella, for not warning me that the show was online. She was like, "Yeah, so we got some models with the lingerie and stuff." I'm still thinking there's other people waiting in the back, backstage on the stream yard. And she pulls up the website for lingerie, and we are judging lingerie from models that are online, debating on if we want to wear it or not. So I come with the robe and the sheer part with the nipple with the hook on it. I was like, let me just keep my little robe closed because I didn't know this is what we was
You
doing.
didn't know you were gonna be a judge? That's funny. I love
No,
that.
I thought it was like a homegirls like slumber party. She like, we're gonna have lingerie, and
Yeah, I
I didn't know
told
she
y'all
meant on.
it goes down
We
at
looking at a
Jada's
whole
show.
time.
Okay.
You say who?
When Jada, they know Jada coming to the party. Okay, so she was like, "Oh, Jada be okay with this."
Come to the party.
Right.
Listen, y'all talk about a theme, and I am there, so I was ready. I'm like, yes. And it was called Bella After Dark. And lo and behold, we are looking at just like a website. I think it was Cosmopolitan, and we're looking at the different lingerie that they are saying are the top 10 lingeries. And I was like, so we ain't here for the lingerie party? Where the other girls at? I thought they were coming up. No, wait, huh? It was too funny for me, honey.
So Jada, okay,
Thank God the
so
nipples weren't showing.
that is funny. Hmm, hmm. In an intimate relationship, what element do you not mind making love to? Rain, thunderstorm, snow, or earthquake?
Which one do I not mind?
Or in an
Uh,
intimate
I
relationship. And okay, go ahead.
So I
I
guess
do
we
not
can go with rain.
mind the rain nor the snow. I'm a little scared of the thunderstorm because most likely we're going to be on top of the car. Or are you talking about in the car and hearing the rain beat on the window? Now that's sexy. But an earthquake, I'm not doing nothing in an earthquake, baby. I'm trying to take cover.
That's where I stopped because I'm like, during an earthquake, I'm trying to take cover.
We trying to take cover, okay? California
Okay,
people.
can I get my man to lay on top of me and cover me so that
Right.
nothing hits me? Okay.
Yeah, we trying to make sure all our stuff is, not damaging nothing. So yeah. Um.
Yes.
Kia, they want the
So this
information
is
for that unit.
RPG show. RPG show. Y'all
Okay.
remember that magazine I was in? It was RPG show. Just type in red and you can see all the red wigs, and it's the curly one.
Oh,
And I think
oh.
this is the 20-inch. 200 density.
I feel like there was another comment.
Thank you, Trey Mac. So let me tell y'all about the I see what you call putting there, the Pie Bandit. He ain't never told me if he read the book. Cause some people was reading it, like y'all remember the movie The Best Man?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the book. And so everybody, like one of my family members read it too fast. I was like, girl, you read that too fast. So she was like probably at home, like, I gotta go to work tomorrow, but I'm trying to read this to figure out who's who. And I was like, I'm telling you, it's embellishment, so you might feel like you figured out who it is, but it's really not all you. But the Pie Bandit, yeah.
Yeah.
I had to get him for that, for messing with my girl Peanut Butter.
Well, in a minute, I'm gonna have to turn my little drama TV series into a book in a minute because I have yet to really want to get out here in this vid pandemic. So I probably would never get it filmed at this rate as far as, in the next couple of years. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just turn it into a book. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's a little salacious.
Turn into a book and you can still adapt it. But if you have a
I can do it later, but I feel like if I don't get the project out, somebody is going to think about it. I've been sitting on it for 2 years. So I'm like, if I don't put it out there in some sort of way, somebody's going to think about it. So I've just been sitting on it for about 2 years and I add more stuff to it. Like right now I'm on season 4 because I'm just adding to it because I ain't got nothing but time. I'm in the house.
But you know
So I'm
what?
always working on stuff.
It's funny because my editor friend, like, at one point she was like, it's done. So Jada, you might need that person in your life to be like, it's done. Like when she first said it, she kind of hurt my feelings. I was like, is she like, we usually be vibing. She was like, it's done. Okay, you're done.
Procrastination of perfection is probably what you were going through. Steady trying to make it better because it's your project. So you keep trying to re-edit, redo, rethink, make sure that you're doing everything perfect. Where if you just do it real good and be like, you know what, if this was somebody else, I wouldn't be as critical because it's good. That's what I have to tell myself a lot of times.
And you know what
Like
else
if
it
this was
be?
somebody else is coming to me, would I tell them that this is real good? Or would I be like, you got to go back with a whole bunch of red tape?
So what do y'all think about this? So I was, a lot of times YouTube, you just come across random videos. So I can't think of the guy's name, but he was a guy that was talking to, and he was like speaking some, real stuff. And he was basically like how you have people watching you, but they don't want you to know they watching you. Them low key like haters, but they copy your style. They low key they don't want you because they don't like what you're doing. They don't like your shine. They don't like that you the chosen one. Okay. So with that being
YouTube
said,
let them hide, especially YouTube. You don't know who watching you until they drop down in them comments, baby. You don't know who liking and disliking. You can't even tell who doing what until they start saying stuff that sounds like exactly what you said. That's when you be like, oh, they were watching from the bushes.
exactly. So when you asked about when I forgot it was a question from the audience or you, Crystal, who asked, but yeah, with the thing when I do stuff like, oh, Jada said when I was on my editor head. Yeah, I was driving her crazy, but I knew that I had to come out with some fire because you got those people that like, you know how when you like, and I know I need to get out of that, where you be like, oh no, I do whatever, it's gonna be fire when I put my hands on it because I be real careful about what I touch or who I associate with. So with that being said, I was like, no, because the haters, they don't think I even know how to write. Most people ain't never read nothing that I wrote. They just be thinking you in here like we here write ABC. Little Miss Piggy had, so they probably was like doubting. So when they read it, it was fire. They was like, oh, she really do know how to write.
Yeah, like she really did something.
She really knew how to put a story together, and whatever. Because one of the haters gave me a 4-star. First of all, how you family like immediate family, and you gave me a 4-star? You was a hater. You didn't think I was
Such
gonna
a
see.
hater.
But yeah, that's what it was, Jada. It was like I got to put out this fire because it's my first project. They've been sleeping on me. They be playing me. They be playing your sister to
But
the left.
listen,
But guess what? They all
let me
gone
tell
now.
you this. Let me tell you this though, because I've realized this, and so now I speak against that. They say like haters are your biggest motivators, right? They also are the ones that will make you procrastinate and doubt yourself because you're trying to live up to what would be great for them. If you just put your stuff together and decide what's best for you and not worry about if it's fire enough for them, you will come out with more projects than you could ever imagine. You'll be done with so many different things because you're not still stuck on that one or two thing that has got to be fire. You can put out something now, put out something that's fire next month, put out something that's more fire than that next month, but you're progressing rather than all that energy into one
No,
thing. And that
I'm
happens
out of
with
it
us,
now.
especially as Black people.
Yeah,
Lord.
I'm out of it now because, like I said, we like sometimes what I don't know when on lock left, but that's he show up on my channel all the time now. Because y'all remember I told him to pull up on me. I was like, oh, pull up, pull up.
Oh,
So and now, shut up, Jada. I'm out of it now because, like I said, I'm in a whole nother place because God has done some awesome things. Like I said, I met all kind of new people. So the people that was hating, they're irrelevant to me because most of them I don't even talk because now they done made themselves distance. But trust and believe, they probably somewhere watch. They're probably watching us now.
you put out something good, they will show enough distance they self. Okay, they still watching.
Um, first of all, I'm gonna
They
go
don't
to
support you
Beyond
like they
Lock.
used to.
I'm gonna go to Beyond Lock's comment. He's been doing like all these nice questions for you, Jada, and for us, but these fake comment gangsters, pay them no mind. They are of no importance. And just what Jada was saying is because y'all know sometimes I get in my head and I suffer from imposter syndrome. And Kia, she had to speak life into me the other day, and yeah, sometimes I get in my head, and so just what Jada was saying was that sometimes we just gotta just keep pushing, and even the small stuff, just get the projects out. It doesn't matter, in your head you're like, oh, it has to be perfect, it has to be this, it has to be that. But who are you comparing it to? Who are you comparing it to? You
Right.
perfect for you. So yeah, but we unlock. He just asked. This is a cute question. After the lovemaking, what type of breakfast would you like for me to make for you?
Who was
So
that?
wait a minute. Why are all the sex questions? Because I noticed you say this is for you, Jada. Why are all the sex questions or the intimate questions? Excuse
Let's
me.
not. You
I
ain't
don't
know.
know.
Okay,
It's
first
That's
of
awesome.
why
all,
we.
Jada, Crystal is a producer. What did I call you, Crystal? You're a troublemaker. She could be the producer for Love It Marriage Huntsville. She know how to get the party started. That's what she
He
do.
calls me an
I'm
instigator.
glad she's
I'll
picking on
answer the
you today.
question.
Because Crystal, I said first I was like, why did Crystal do that? And I said that's the producer in her that she be trying to
Yes.
No, I'll answer the question. I love French toast. So listen, and if I wasn't on
Mm.
this diet, I would be devouring some French toast with some
well,
scrambled eggs. So
baby,
that's
you
what you can
better
make for me.
cut them
Turkey
vegetables up.
bacon.
Give me an omelet. Give me a veggie omelet, baby. Go ahead and cut some vegetables up.
I love veggie
Mm.
omelets. But yeah, that's
Do
what I
me, I'm like Crystal, do me the French toast, and I want hot chocolate on the side. I want them both to have whipped cream on them. Okay, put whipped cream on both pancake and the hot chocolate. I want a little caramel drizzled around on both the hot chocolate and the pancakes. I also want me a little cookie, a little shortbread cookie crumbled up on the side so I can eat it with my pancake.
So
Yes,
my
and if you
phone
cut up
is
some bananas
dying.
just right.
Okay.
Mm,
So Trey Mack,
all
who's shooting up
mm.
in here? What three people shooting up? He said they shooting up in here. He said, "Yo, three
hmm
people." Look, so yeah. So this is going to be an awesome year for everyone. I just think, like I said, like my whole new tribe, y'all are some awesome people. I've met some awesome people in this like pandemic. So who would have known that the pandemic would have just turned, tables and turns, things just changed. So again, no, I don't
Yes,
focus on those people because they all disappeared, but I know they watching from afar. They, seeing that, that book, magazine. They was like, oh, she made a video with a magazine. Oh, she on this show. She doing this. Yeah, I got people that really like me for real, for real.
right. And
Country
it's
Mama
always
said,
so funny. It's always the people who, they were supporting you, probably. Now I don't do this. I don't want nobody to be like, well, she was slashing tires. But they will support you slashing tires, going to cuss a man out, cheating on a man, running amok, having a fight in the club. They will stand by you for that, okay? They all of the badness, they are there for you on and they egg you on. But let you do some real stuff. Let you go out here and do some real quality work for yourself. And they are the first ones to be like, why you doing all that? Why you
Right.
doing all that? And girl,
Because you
listen, they
exposing
got
their
enough people like
foolishness.
that out here. And then
But you
next thing you
exposing
notice,
the
you do it
foolishness.
and they disappear on you. You say
But yeah,
what?
did you hear me? I said because you're exposing their foolishness. They want you to stay where they're at. Because when I finally got
Yes,
healed, like when I tell
yes,
you, baby, when I be smiling, them smiles be for real. Like I be like, y'all don't know what I've been through. So when people be like, oh, she this way,
yes.
they be trying to drag you back. Well, why can't? That's normal. First of all, my cousin, she always get mad because I'm like, I go where I'm celebrated, not tolerated. So you think I'm gonna get dressed to show up somewhere that nobody really want to be bothered with me anyway? How about I just stay at home? And she's like, oh no,
Mhm.
well, people
I
go
want to
crazy all
cause some
the time when people
drama,
don't like them.
stress.
I don't care if it's family. Guess
Mm,
what? I will not show up.
thank
The
you.
Yeah, try
drama.
to
Okay.
drag you back to that negative place. Be like, well, why you don't want to? You know,
And it's
no.
always fun. It's like, why did you like me when I was not achieving?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that tells me more about you. That means you knew back then that I was worthy, capable, and able, but you didn't try to motivate me in that area. You motivated me in doing all the wrong stuff. And now that I'm doing right, you falling back, shading me behind my back to other people I don't even know. So they don't like me. They don't want to buy my product because you done spilt some lies. Then they realize me and they be like, oh, you know what? Well, such and such said, my own cousin. The cousin where I helped her
Baby,
pay her bills when she was about to get kicked out on the street.
Right.
Not that cousin.
listen, like I said, you just like I tell people, just be careful, pick your circle, your tribe, whatever. Because like I said, the people who you may have known 20 years ago that you was busting tires with, they don't call you. Because I got a friend from like over 20 years. Girl, she don't even text back no more. You're like, okay, I guess we broke up because I don't know what the problem is. I ain't did nothing to you because we don't even live in the same state. But whatever.
Thank God you thank God you dropped all that dead weight. Okay. Let that package stay there. Okay. Uh,
I was about to say, where
please.
Misha come from? That's Crystal.
You know,
I'm putting Jada LaRue's link in the chat. I'm gonna put
oh,
all
thank
of our links
you.
in the chat, definitely.
And country mama that gave me a nephew. She was like, come get your baby. But yeah, I love it here. I love, like I said, meeting Crystal, Jada, Misha, all the people that else we met. And like I said, just making these good connections, like, because if you go
Yes.
to Atlanta, I could be like, Jada, where you at today? Crystal, where
Mhm.
you at? So it's just cool to
Yes.
have people in different places, or when you're thinking of opportunities, you could be like, oh, you know what, Crystal, she writes. Maybe she can, help you with some stuff. So it's
Yeah.
awesome.
I was looking for a writing
Yeah.
partner. I was, but I also, yeah, I was. We need to talk. You need to talk. I was
Yeah.
looking for a writing. So
Saying that, we gonna talk one day.
yeah, before the pandemic, no, we got.
So
I
I
was
guess
looking for a writing
you
partner.
guys
So
don't have any more
listen,
questions for us. I guess, look, I'm like Crystal eating healthy. I guess we're going to get off this live so I could cut me an apple up
right?
with
I
some
got
water.
tangerine.
Because I'm trying to be
Listen,
summertime
it's
fat.
11:49. I'm not
Right.
eating nothing else. I realized was I talking to y'all? No, probably not. My great niece came over and in the middle of the night, she seemed like she was hungry. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make her favorite chicken Alfredo with the shrimp and stuff. I'm gonna make that now and give her some because she gonna spend the night. Then I got something for her to eat for lunch. Well, I fed her, right? She tore it up. And at 3 some in the morning, she was sick. She was so hot. She needed to take a poop. I finally figured
I
out, I said
guess
her
so.
stomach
You cook Alfredo. That's a whole heavy
at
dish.
11 at night. Okay. And once she finally got it out of her, she felt so much better.
See,
So
they
that
get mad.
told me something that I had always knew before. You don't feed your stomach in the middle of the night no heavy food.
No,
Jada,
you
you
don't,
gotta
and
stop
then you gotta
acting
go to
freaky
sleep on
now.
it.
Trey Mack in here talking about he needs some cheesy grits after he done broke his back. See, they acting up.
Supplying the long stroke. Okay, Trey Mac, this is the last thing of the night because we both gotta go,
Sipping
and I
on that
think Jada gotta
nectar.
go. She gotta. But can I please get a woman who can cook a good bowl of cheesy grits in the morning, especially especially I just broke my neck and your back, sipping on your nectar and supplying the long stroke. That's what you want us to end on, Trey Mac?
No, I'm not about to entertain him. So I
Right.
can't eat grits. So
You
I guess
take the cheese out the grits, I got you.
I guess I'm not gonna be in the running because I don't make grits.
That is
Oh,
funny. Good night, Miss Creative, honey.
right. Good night, Miss Creative. I actually do make grits, but Trey Mac, you a whole fool.
Hold on, wait. We on lock. We on lock said that he gonna pull up on you, Kia.
Okay.
So
Here's
Jay,
the
honestly, I think this gonna be my year. Okay, I'm trying to tell y'all. Like I was like today when I woke up, I was like, I think this is my year. Hmm.
I'm trying to tell you. Listen, we gonna go to some of these places, and I'm gonna get you the Make It Rain man. Okay, I'm gonna get you to Make It Rain man. That's also going to treat you right. Okay, so
right.
sometimes you got to Make It Rain man that will also make your eyes rain too. We don't want that. So yeah, we gonna have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as Vid can slow down or the sun can come out. I need one of the two.
But thank you
Yes.
guys for just we were so random tonight, but we still had a good time. We always get a lesson in there. Somehow we
We
always
always try. Yes, that's exactly what we.
always we start off something, we be like, listen here, but let me tell you this. Woo.
Yes.
We always try to get a lesson in there about women, whatever. We always try to get a lesson in there and just try to bring it back. So this was a lot of fun, y'all.
Yes, it
Thank
was.
you so
Thank you
much,
guys for
Jada.
joining us. Oh, I'm
Yes.
sorry, what you said?
I was gonna say thank you, Jada, for joining us. Thank you, Jada, for joining us. Because we definitely I'm gonna go to your Instagram, but then we need to exchange numbers. We need to connect.
Yes.
She
I'm
Definitely.
better
telling you,
on
it
Facebook. She act like she don't have a phone. Like she'll respond quicker to Facebook.
actually I'll respond quicker with the phone, but I mean, I don't push my number on people because I'm not really big on giving my number out. So that is true. But if we connect and you ask me, I will definitely give it to you. Otherwise, there's just a bunch of crazies out here, and I can't. I've
No, I
already
agree.
learned 2 years ago that you think you're dealing with a bunch of women, and next thing you know, you got some crazies on your hands.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, you know what? I won't do that no more. Just because I buy it with somebody, if they want to get my number, then when they ask me, we're fine. I got a whole number for these people. Okay.
Right. All right, y'all. Good night. So thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Yes. Wait. Stop.
Yes.
Wait. Stop. Make sure you guys go over to Crystal Lynette's channel and check out her short film on her channel. Also, you got Misha Allen. Please make sure you check out her. She is an entrepreneur that works with makeup. Okay. Then you got Kia Simone from Pain to Love. My heart belongs to him. Make sure you guys check that out on
Wait,
Amazon. If you have not already, make sure you like this video, subscribe if you like the vibe, and share if you care. And if
wait,
nothing else, honey,
wait. I don't know if they missed it, but guess who's coming back on Tuesday? Mr. Corey Black has got some more for y'all, okay? And
that
it's
voice, baby.
spicy. He gonna be telling her all kind of good stuff.
You be
I
having
was
me all up under the
when I
covers. I be
read it.
like this, like, yes.
I was reading it today. I said, "See, this is why I be in love with Zeke." I said, "Now when Corey bring it, I said I could just see." I said, "I'm glad y'all can't see me when I'm reading because I be over here like."
Right.
I ain't gonna
I'm
lie to you. I have to
enthralled.
watch Kia's dramatic reads like 2 or 3 times because the first time I'm lost and I get mad at Kia for coming in with her voice all the time. I'd be like, I just want to hear him. Then I'd be like, shame on me. Let me watch it again so I can hear it because the first time I have no idea what was going on. All I
He
heard was the voice
confuses
up under
us.
the
I was
covers.
confused when he first said, like last time. What did he say? He was like, "I
He did
want
like a
you."
laugh at
When
the
he
end
said,
too,
"I
like,
want you," I forgot what I was reading. I was like,
You get lost in the sauce, baby. Thank you, T. Johnson, for subscribing. We appreciate
thank
you,
you
honey.
so much. And you're right. I was so anxious to get out. We always do our advertisement at the end from Pain to Love. My heart belongs to him.
Yes.
I'm gonna do this again. Misha Allen. This is her color palette, and
Yes.
then
Yes.
her mascara. Or no, I'm sorry, this is the eyebrow pencil. And hopefully February 10th, I'll have something to show y'all. I actually talked to the executive producers about doing a panel and having them on and interviewing them
Nice.
for on my show on Candid Convo with Crystal. So hopefully we'll get the whole cast So the actors, one of the actors is actually moving to LA because he's got, big dreams and doing some other things. So hopefully I can get all the cast members in February. So thank you guys.
Nice. And for those who need to know about Misha Allen's makeup, it is Queen of Life Cosmetics. You can find her on Instagram.
Yes.
There you
I
go.
believe you. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Dana.
You're welcome. As well as Queen of no, queenoflifecosmetics.com. You can also do that. If you sign up with your email, you get 10% off. So go ahead and check that out. Bam. And for Kia Simone, is your book still on sale for $10? Are you
No,
still
I went and
forgetting to
changed
change
it.
that?
It was back to regular price. I gave y'all more than enough time.
Y'all
So
missed
it's
it.
back to
Y'all
Mhm.
regular
missed it.
price. I gotta make my coins. Like I said,
That's
I'm
right.
gonna do better with, I'm
We're
blessed.
independent entrepreneurs out here. She got to make those coins. Thank you so much, Kimberly Reviews, for putting. Kimberly Reviews just put Misha Allen's link in the thing.
In the
I'm
chat.
not moving fast
Awesome.
enough. But and we does
Yes.
anyone know who We Unlock is? We Unlock Nation. Does it? Because
I don't know which channel I think he came from Misha, but he actually, you can see here, he was on my video on advice. So I started doing advice on Tuesday, no, Wednesday and Thursday at noon, and he jumped on. So if you want to see who went on like is, go watch the blast.
but he's been asking some good questions, but they're not like they're pretty tame questions. So I just really appreciate it. We Unlock for asking. He asked what romantic, intimate relationship. What three romantic movies would you be interested in? I think he is shooting his shot. That's what Trey Mack was saying. Um,
Oh, so we slow. So okay, we be slow. I don't get out the house. So went on like I think he came from Misha's show or he came whatever, but he follows me now. And like I said, if you want to see him, he's on my advice
what
show.
three romantic movie?
Okay, I like what's the movie with the Renz Tate where he was reading the poems? I like that.
Love Jones.
Jones.
Yes. I gotta think. So we'll come back and give it to y'all
We'll
next
come
week.
back to that. That's a good
Yeah.
question. We might have that at the top of the show next week, Trey Mack.
So she's trying to give you the
Nice,
link.
nice.
I know.
And
Trey
the
Mack,
link, I dropped the link in the
oh, you
private
can't.
chat because I can't drop it in the comments at the moment for
Drop the link to
Kia's
my
book.
book.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. I
Yeah.
got
Thank
it.
you,
So there
OJ.
y'all go.
I got it. I got it.
Yeah. So yeah,
I
Trey, I
mean,
don't know when on lock. I don't like, but that is I like movies that have like I guess because we artists. So I like movies that have to do with like writing, poetry and stuff like that. I'd be like, because what's the guy from Power? He did one where he was writing poems and stuff, and I was like, oh, I'm all there for it. You didn't see that
yeah.
one, Crystal? I'll
Mhm.
text
Oh,
you
you
tomorrow.
talking about my boy oh man, the one with the name, the light skinned snitch guy, the one who was the traitor. You talking about him?
No,
Well,
the
for
main guy
me,
from Power. You remember from the first Power? What's the name? The reason why we watched Power first, the first one.
Oh, you talking about the main character, the dad on the show, or the
Yeah, he played in a movie
okay.
about he was a writer and he was writing poetry, and that movie was sexy to me. I just like movies when people be vibing on the art, so I like
mhm.
those like that because he was a starving artist and she was like digging him, but he really didn't have like his money together because he was starving, trying to make it.
I thought you was talking about Dre from Power, the one that plays I mean the one who real name is Rotimi.
Right. That's why I was like
What I
Rotimi.
mean?
Not Rotimi.
No,
Yeah,
it's
because he
No.
does some of that.
I think it's on Netflix or something. Like I
I'm
said,
gonna
I've
look
seen it
at
a
it.
couple of times. I have to tell you
Yeah, I'm
what
gonna
it
have to
is.
check that out. Then
Dana,
Amari,
aren't you going live soon? You're
Me?
going live
oh,
tonight. Are you
No, I'm
going live
not.
me,
tonight? Oh, maybe it was another. I thought I was. When are you going live next, Jada?
oh wait, did I set the wrong time? It's supposed to be 12 o'clock tomorrow
Okay,
in the
maybe I
afternoon.
misspoke. I saw midnight, so I was like, oh hell, Jada gotta go.
Girl, wait a minute. I was wondering why you said that, but I thought it was because I had a headache. So no,
It
no,
may
no. Okay,
be.
so no. Tomorrow
Yeah.
is dating while black. What do you bring to the table, or are you the table? And that is at 12 p.m. tomorrow, not tonight. Girl, you had me
I
scared. I
might
had
have
to
to
go and
come on
look.
the Jada show tomorrow. All
Feel
right.
free to come by, honey.
Omari
Feel free to
Hardwick.
come
That's what
by.
she was talking about. Okay, y'all.
Yeah, Amari Hardwick.
That's it. Good night. I was like trying to get Jada out of here. I was trying to rush because I thought she had to go. Okay, thank y'all so much. We will see
No
you next week.
problem. Bye.